Go live. Okay, we're live. Hell. Alright, 10,000 fucking kilobits or whatever a second again. Okay. Anyway, so system monitor, I suppose. Guess I should also check if the fucking stream title's correct. Sure. We'll do that at the same time. Live. Yes, okay, that is correct. Resources, network. Sending sending a megabyte a second, that's not bad. And okay, so I'm gonna hit the start recording button in about 5 seconds after I stop talking. Let's see what happens here. I'm very curious. Alright, I've started the recording. What are we like? Testing, I mean, I'm not seeing a drop off. Okay, I'm really convinced this is probably an issue with like Spectrum or something, because my total upload speed is a 1.5 megabytes per second. I mean, look, I'll be honest, despite my field of expertise, I do not know. I do not know if that directly transfers to what I see when I do a speed test, but I can do a speed test and have like 100 to 200 megabyte upload, okay? We should not be having issues. I'm doing a recording as we speak, and I'm not seeing any issues pop up on my end. I'm seeing 10,000 kilobits, no dropped frames. Audio looks good to me. I mean, raise this a little bit more so people can actually hear the game, you know, like, are we back? I don't... Bro, I hate living where I do. Because the constant cutoffs, I mean, that's just life, bro. That just happens. Stopping recording. I stopped the recording. Now what happened? Let's see. Let's actually play it. All right, I've started the recording. The audio looks good to me. I mean, the video looks fine. Like, there looks to be no issue. So I don't know what our issue is. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I do not know what our issue is. Okay, well, either way, can I rename the stream in the live? I imagine that I can. Masters 6th Annie stream, exclamation mark, shitload of exclamation marks. Alright, we're gonna add that, and that's the stream title. I should probably add tags to this too. I should really sell out like a YouTuber. Hold on. Just finished building a unit in one of the gachas I play. You know, I really feel bad for gacha players. And I know that's a glass house. Don't throw stones in glass houses. Okay, anyway. Do not do automatic places, all that junk. Pokemon Masters EX. As the game of choice, save those settings. Okay. This game is the only gacha game I play, and I tend to keep it that way as a free-to-play player, as you should. Okay. I hate streaming. I either hate streaming. No, it's dropping again! No, we're dropping frames again. It's getting down. No, it's back up to 10,000 kilobytes. Nope, down to 8,000. 8,000's fine. 7,000's fine. Like, below that, we start having trouble. 10,000's back. Why is it dropping frames? Why am I... What is my upload? System monitor. Okay. System monitor. Sending. A lot less frames than I should be sending. Up to 9,000 again. Why? We're sending a megabyte. Why are we losing frames? I need a packet sniffer, dude. Okay, we're back up to green quality. Why is it... I mean, if I look at my CPU stats, 22% CPU, 4,000 gigabytes of memory. My network speed is, I'm sending a megabyte up. I mean, that's fine. I hate this stuff, dude. Typically caused by network issues, insufficient bandwidth. I mean, yeah, no kidding. Sending 1,000 kilobytes of. I mean, like, I don't get why it's changing. I mean, I'm Ethernet tied up, whatever. Okay, anyway. I really should just be doing something else. What's our battery life looking like? 95%. Okay. We got plenty of battery life to play around with. Okay, if stream drops in quality, I'll review the issues after the fact. I'm pretty sure this is making logs, so it's fine. It's not a biggie. Okay. Anyway. What should we do for I guess we'll do a Paseo Tower video. Why not? We've got 2 hours until these roll over and I lose my points anyway, so we'll do them. Might as well have some fun. Cars game? I think if you mean card game, no. It's not a card game. Poison. I'm gonna level up and invest in Atticus a little bit here.
Training is the only way forward.
I don't need to unlock his level cap yet. We'll do that later. It's not a biggie. Moving. Thankfully, I don't need to invest in move level either. I see, like Genshin. It's a gacha game like Genshin. Very different gameplay though. But yes.
I devote heart and soul to honing my skills. Right.
Fun. I'm gonna lower the game volume a tiny bit on OBS just because I know this is gonna be a little rough. Different gameplay, very, very different gameplay. What is the best grid for Atticus? You know what? Swap this to this. Let's see. What is... By the way, started another recording. I want to see if we drop packets. How is the hardware gonna handle it? I'm just gonna keep the recording going for a little bit until I start the next one. Because I really feel like there might end up being a direct comparison. Turn-based like Honkai Star Rail, yes. For the, you know what? I just say yes, yes. Let's see. What are we building? Damage field extension. We could do. Isn't his abilities based on damage field? Yeah. Or no, that's poison. But take super effective next. Team stuff up. Debut poison damage field. Yeah, he's okay. Never played Honkai Star Rail or Genshin, so I couldn't tell you. Yeah, it's turn-based like Star Rail, but it definitely plays differently as well. I mean, obviously all gacha games for the most part just play different. You're not really gonna know until you jump into them. So move poison damage field. He doesn't need focus group. Impervious is not bad, but not really necessary either. Not right now anyway. What's his trainer move? Sync countdown, offenses, speed. It's not a bad one. I'm gonna probably stick with the potion NPRs. Potent toxin's not terrible. Team shout is not really necessary. Evasion. Yeah, we could do something like that. Sure. I see most gachas has their own circle for the most. I mean, yeah, that's true. Looks so complicated. It's a lot easier to understand once you take a few days to like understand it, but yeah, it definitely looks daunting. That's why I very rarely get into new gacha games. They always just look daunting. Okay, well, didn't know I was gonna have to select each one. What's a special cookie? I probably got it. Quick tempo. It's not that great. He doesn't have built-in crit protection, does he? Reduction, damage reduction, debut poison field. Yeah, he doesn't have built-in damage reduction or crit protection. These are so loud. Over time it gets much easier to understand. TKC returns time trials so hard. That's fair. Is it free-to-play friendly or is it just like Honkai Star? Okay, I don't get that. Well, for one, no, not really. It's kind of free-to-play friendly. Like they release a lot of characters, but you don't have to go for every character to have a solid setup. Like you can just kind of rock around with some of the best units in the game and be fine. But a lot of people want to go for a lot of stuff. Star Rail I don't even think is that pay to win. Like, granted, I don't do the endgame content. I don't know. If you want to have fun in Star Rail, you don't really... if you want to... That's a lot of investment, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm not giving her a lucky skill. Not invested in her grid either.
It feels as if my world
I forget, wait, what is Irida's cookie? It's not that good, I remember. Oh, it's Virtual Toxin 4. You want to sync with her anyway. You know what? I don't feel like wasting my time trying to get Crit Strike on her, so I may as well.
We'll take a new step.
I also never invested in Atticus. Or his EX. I'm glad I've got all these cookies. It's or not cookies. Power-ups. Being well and maxing everything super easy destroys the fun. Guess not free to play, but I don't really see the truth in that. If you just don't whale. For people who want to whale and do that, I mean, it's probably fun for them. Not their wallets. He's got a great EX. Or, yeah, EX outfit. It's really cool. Bro looks pretty rich. I always have around 100 to 150 5-star power-ups. Most of my power-ups are just from the beginner missions. And I also just haven't really cared to play in a while, so... Anyway. I suppose, you know, I'm gonna do this video. If the stream cuts out and has issues, it's tough, I guess. I can't really do much about it. Other than live in a different fucking spot. Whatever. Let's go ahead and start this. I'm gonna start this recording for doing the Paseo Tower up to 420. Alright fellas, here we're back on our Pokemon Masters video. We got ourselves the Paseo Tower Poison. Well, Paseo Tower, the Poison Tower, whatever you want to call it, sure. Alright, I've already done stage 1 because I didn't want my attempts to roll over, but I'm streaming and we're having fun. And we got Atticus, the new Irida, and Gita. I wanted to do this Poison Tower as soon as possible just so I can try and like make its own... I want to make its own video later to see how well Irida can perform in the later stages of this tower, especially alongside partners like Gita. Very lucky that I got 3 copies of Atticus. His grid is... I mean, he's got a pretty good grid. He's got potion stuff. He's got the sync move poison damage field, the damage field extension there, which gives support to the team so we can see some better damage out of Gita. Also, with Gita being a Paldea Master Fair, she's going to be giving extra buffs to the team because of Atticus being there. Toxic Power, Haymaker, Virtual Toxin, whatever. I'm not really going to change the grid too much. I'm not going to change these setups. These setups are not going to be too crazy. We're just kind of going to hop in, have some fun, messing around here a little bit in these earlier floors of the tower, up to a certain point. Okay, I'm going to lower the audio. That sounds very loud. There, that's fine. Yeah, they're all dead, basically. No, I just don't feel like really I need to waste the time here. The poison plus poison damage field's fun. My goodness. Yeah, Irida. Irida support. So yeah, Irida's obviously going to be extremely good here. Poison, I'm pretty sure, was already doable as a floor. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was. Irida just makes it pretty much fodder. EX Poison Zone alone is going to be extremely good, but if you don't even count the EX Poison Zone, you've got all the debuff she does, you've got all the support that she does, you've got the healing she does, the damage she can do with her buddy move, the sync acceleration. I mean, there is just so many opportunities. So many opportunities for here. It's absurd. We've also got Atticus being a very solid support for the Poison team here as well. That Poison rebuff, defensive buffs for the team, very, very strong for sure. Set that EX Poison Zone right there because of Irida. Sweet. And we're going to finish him off with that Mortal Spin. How much is that doing? 32k? It's not too shabby. Not too shabby. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna see some goodness out of these characters. We got Irida with her amazing sync buff ability whenever we actually sync with her. We've got Atticus's sync move as well with his sprint, his sync countdown because he's sprint. We got the sync countdown with Atticus naturally as well. I mean, -1 sync countdown there. Doesn't Irida do sync countdown? Yeah, -1 sync countdown there. If we just if we gave Atticus Head Start 1, that's just a whole sync rotation already down. I mean, don't even have to struggle, man. It's a party. We'll call it that. It's a party, and we can just start out with the Smog right there. Smog giving us the defensive buffs as well as the poison rebuff. That's gonna be a fun one. And I guess if we want to, just go for the Hyper Beam right here. AoE poison rebuff, nice. He gives himself sync move up next because of Gloria's supportive passive. And they're all gone. Didn't even have to use the poison. That's fun. Poison zone. Not that it's gonna really matter here. I mean, it's these units are gonna just demolish the lower floors. And of course, this is even level 180 either. What is Irida? 150? 140? Yeah, that's fun. Also, by the way, we are live right now. As of recording this, we're live. I'm definitely not going to be live when this video is going up, but might do weekly streams. Probably not, but maybe. I'm not going to make any crazy promises one way or the other. But I do want to do some streams for the anniversary, so we got some content we're making here. Paseo Tower content, Irida showcase coming up. All that stuff might be out already by the time I'm doing this. But anyway. Nice Terra move right there, get those debuffs in. And Gita's gonna destroy with her Mortal Spin. Headbutt. Yeah, 45k, not bad. Not too shabby. Yeah, I think these poison floors are really just not gonna be that difficult to handle. We got ourselves the tower pass, so we do have our option for our next tower we may want to unlock. I may do another recording as well of the electric floors. I don't know. My biggest plan, as I had mentioned before with this, is so we can get to the end floor so we can really do a good showcase of Irida here in the poison towers, but also maybe later on we'll do the electric towers with Sigma Alta Lisa. I've got Iono, Sigma Iono. Maybe if I'm super lucky on the variety banner, which sadly I kind of have to summon on so I can keep my flying max, so I got to get Hilbert. I think it's Hilbert, right? No, it's Hilda. She's got Tornadus. So I can get Hilda for Tornadus, but if I happen to get Hilbert, then we can get that EX electric terrain right there, so we don't have to use Iono. You know, we've got options. Point is, we've got options to work with. I think that's death to the Zatu. That's death to all of them. Yeah, that's fun. That's a fun time. Sure. Okay. Also, by the way, I don't know how many people are truly counting it in the gem count for the month, but Paseo Tower is adding, you know, pretty much per week an extra 2,000 gems to everyone's boxes. So that's assuming you can do all the floors that you do, which it shouldn't be too difficult. Even as a newer player, you can do these lower floors without much difficulty. Like the lower 10 floors should not be too difficult for even any newer player. Maybe I'm wrong, you know, maybe I'm really just drastically underestimating it, but I should have gone for this first. It's okay though. Anyway, you should be able to do all these floors, and that's a good 6,000 to 8,000 gems for the most part right there. Not shabby at all is the point. Not bad at all. Let's go for the Hyper Beam. Let's see how much Irida's Hyper Beam does. That should KO. We got ourselves the rebuff. We're gonna have, I mean, -1 special defense. Not that crazy, but whatever. Then we'll get ourselves that Smog in as well. -1 rebuff, -1 special defense. EX poison zone up. No sync buffs, but how much does this do? 20k. I mean, this also gives the sync move up next. It's not a bad move to really use. I do like Irida's buddy move in the sense of its sync countdown. Its sync countdown can be extremely helpful. Obviously didn't give it there because we didn't have a sync buff, but it'll be helpful in the later floors. I do think I should probably end up gridding Atticus. I've been running Flameproof on Gita. I was doing her Ultra Solo with her before. That's why her grid is probably built a little bit weird. I haven't opted to change too much about these units yet. I'm not really going to either until we get to the end floors. And of course, this also is not with... there's no specialized gear here either. I really do want to give Atticus the sync move up, or sorry, the high head start too. I think that would be helpful for him. And I think he's really the only good option to give it to, because Irida's got it from her trainer move, which is good. She doesn't have it really anywhere else on the setup, at least not yet. We could do the special move Break. That's not really going to be that big of a run, though. That's death. Is that sync countdown? Yeah, that's -2 sync countdown. I guess we'll just KO with Hyper Beam, right? KO with Hyper Beam. So fun. This is a pretty wild setup. I love it. Obviously, Roxy is going to make this even more crazy. It really sucks to me that I did not pull Sigma Suit Roxy off of Irida's banner at all. I'm glad I got Atticus, especially up to 3 out of 5. Like, I would not have invested in him at all, so the fact that I got him to 3 out of 5 is just, like, comedy gold, basically. I do wish I would have gotten a few copies of Roxy, though, if they were going to take this long for me to get Irida going to pity and everything. But, you know, I guess you can't really... You gotta pick your battles, I suppose. That's kind of what we're doing, I suppose. That's okay, though. Let's go ahead and select that. Go ahead and pick up the Blooming Mortal Spin, or use the Blooming Mortal Spin. I think the best route to kind of go with this might be to just buddy move with Atticus as soon as possible, and then use Irida's... Use an attack move with Irida as late as possible, so you don't use all that time using buddy moves with her mortal... not Mortal Spin, but her EX Poison Zone setting. Go for the Hyper Beam. Will this KO? Probably. It's been KOing for a while, so I assume this will not be any different. I do want to see Irida's Sync move, though. I've yet to, I believe, use Irida's Sync move on my own yet. No, still dead. Alright, sure. This is also EX roll Irida, by the way. She is obviously 1 out of 5, 6-star EX. Believe EX roll is unlocked. It's still a fun time, though. Still a fun time. What floor are we at? This was 410. All right, we're basically halfway to the goal. And once, by the way, more great usability out of Irida here. We'll see it once we get to those actual floors. And there we go. We'll see it once we get to the actual floors, but Irida's ability to set poison, or have guaranteed poison, obviously doesn't really matter too much, given that Gita can already do it, you know, not too big of a deal. But the best part is that she's going to be setting that EX Poison Zone, she's going to be doing those debuffs, she's going to be giving constant moves up next to Gita for those physical stages, and, well, that's the best part. That is all the good stuff about this unit that makes it to where even if she's not doing any damage, she's still got great utility to help out the team. It's probably... Yeah, it's not KOing this time. Wow. Also, this is an AoE move, so we're going to see some full effects of that. Let's see what we got here. Show me. Show me this I want to see this Hyper Beam AoE damage. Nah, yeah, about right. And then they're dead. Yeah, you're not alive after that. I believe I did grid Atticus for for flinching, right? I don't think they're not going to survive the Mortal Spin, but that's fine. Nice. I like the sync move. I like this. I like... Ooh, fancy. That's pretty cool, honestly. Ooh, and yeah, I forgot. Irida does give that 20% HP recovery back on her sync move as well the first time it's used. So there is, again, legitimately good usage of Irida for team support. Again, those moves up next. That healing that we just saw. That amazing master passive ability that she's got. Potions, I believe I didn't mention, but she's got potions too. Yeah, all that stuff. And the EX Poison Zone, of course, the primary one. Provides a lot for the team. Very, very good stuff out of her. Gotta love this unit. Really gotta love it. Let's keep this going, though. Mortal Spin and set the rebuff. All right. It's gonna be a very I'd say very monotonous, I guess is the best way to put it. Very mind-numbing run, because it's all kind of just the same thing over and over. But that's okay. That's how we like it. And those physical and special moves up next for him. Not that he needs them. It's so funny that they're giving it to him, though. Not crazy damage out of Irida yet. Definitely not. I don't think her damage is going to be too crazy in general outside of the buddy moves, and you definitely do want higher investment to see, like, the best side of all of her damage. Oh, wow. That on-type against the Wigglytuff really screwed this stage over. Alright, there we go. Let's try this. KO to the side. Let's see. What does Irida's Hyper Beam look like after a sync, or after 2 sync moves, or well, 2 sync buffs? The sync countdown on this team still, by the way, again, very good. Atticus got the Sprint DX roll here. Irida's got the -2 sync countdown now because their team has a sync buff on this move. Reduces sync countdown by 2 when the team has a sync buff. Yeah, 41k, by the way. There we go. Nice. And then another KO. And of course, EX Zone, not going to be too big of a struggle in this setup because obviously we've got the 1 set from Irida on entry. If we do give Irida 3 to 5, she'll have extension, and that is very helpful and could be very valuable. But Gita's also got 2 sets of it from her buddy move and, well, another set, I guess, from her sync move, and Irida's also got a set on her sync move because her and Gita both field. Double field gaming. Gotta love it. There we go. Get in the Terrestrial move. Blooming Mortal Spin and our rebuff. Keep this, keep the same setup going. Keep the same setup going until it stops working. Basically, the name of the game here. Though this stage sucks. I really do not like this one. Thankfully, we're getting it done out of the way quickly because their flinching, their guaranteed flinching is extremely annoying. At least it can be. Definitely be wary of it. We'll just do the extra set of Poison Zone, that's fine. It's not going to matter too much here where we're using our Gita Buddy moves. It might matter later on. Also, by the way, I do love that. He's Ghost weak, so we actually hit him for super effective damage. That's funny. We'll just queue up a Mortal Spin. It shouldn't matter, honestly. We should be fine to KO with these two moves. So what are we looking like with the special move break? So of course she sets the special move break as well. Another great supportive ability of Irida here. Her own thing. I mean, 14k is obviously not great, but it's she doesn't have any multipliers. I believe I gave her Virulent Toxin. That's it. 58k. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I gave her Virulent Toxin because that is her custom cookie, and I didn't really care to give her Crit Strike 2, so I went ahead and just gave her Virulent Toxin. I believe Crit Strike 2 is probably better for her. At least I believe so, if we're going to run damaging Lucky Cookies, but it's not that big of a difference, at least for this. Later on, you know, we're going to have to do some more optimizations. I'm probably going to keep her at 1 out of 5, at least to see, like, how well she performs just at that level of investment. But for now, you know, not really thinking about it too much, just kind of seeing casual setting what she's doing. Still funny to me, both 3 out of 5 Gita and Atticus. Very interesting. It's okay, though. Breaking Swipe. Is that gonna matter? I don't think so. Does Gita have... No, Gita does not have Impervious of any kind. Okay. Interesting. That's fine, just didn't know. She might have it in the grid, though. She very well could. We can wait and use the buddy move after this. We can also go for a... Yeah, we'll just go for the flinch. Later on, it'll probably be better to start using Atticus' sync move. And again, giving him a head start 1, I really do want to do that. I'm just trying to preserve and see like when it's really going to start mattering. There we go, got the flinch in. I love that sync move, that's awesome. Don't really ever need to use any moves with Atticus though by this point. Everything else just kind of demolishes the whole stage. Look at what we're going to be dealing with right here. It's 60k out of Gita buddy moves. It's, yeah. Which Gita does get sync burst at 5 out of 5. Very, very solid tile. Obviously, don't really need to say that. Sadly, don't think I'll be able to invest at that level because she's a field unit, and if I'm going to invest in fields, it's going to be Irida or Volo, because Irida's 1 out of 5, and Volo's probably also going to be 1 out of 5 because Irida luck did not give me much confidence, but that's okay. And again, still not even dealing with level 180 yet. Haven't level 180 at any of these characters. Probably won't until we get to like floor 25-ish. I don't think I've really done that for a lot of these towers, is I have not invested in level 180 until literally like near the last floor. Like I got to the steel tower. I haven't ended up beating the steel tower yet. It's too much perfect queuing and whatever. It's just annoying. I don't care about the strat, but I haven't ended up beating it yet, but I only invested in level 180 by the time I got to the final floor of the steel tower. No point in investing in it before otherwise. So they're starting to really bulk up here, get a little bit more HP going. It's okay, it's not a big deal. Let's go for another set of debuffs here. And we can get in a flinch. Maybe, hopefully. Okay, good crit protection, love it. Use this, and if we're lucky with this, we can get a KO because of the Mortal Spin. No flinch. Okay, that's fine. Go for a headbutt there. Does he have reactionary passives? He does not have reactionary passives. By the way, Atticus, obviously good in the tower because because Poison has very few other options, but he is good in general outside of his like healing ability with potions and stuff. Mostly because he does have a very good damage reduction passives. Nice. Very nice, Gita. He's got 20% damage reduction for the team, I believe, against all moves when the enemy is poisoned, and I believe a 50% damage reduction when the attacks are super effective. 50k out of Irida, not shabby at all. Not too bad. 95k out of Gita. Of course, that's going to be a little bit less impressive the later we get, but again, I'm not running fully optimized grids or anything here. I'm not running really good skill gear or even really any gear, I don't think. I don't know what gear I'm currently running. I haven't optimized it if I know that much. And again, no real strategic optimization, so we're just kind of seeing units go ham here. I didn't read what damage reduction they had. Oops. I think... Is it special damage they don't take damage from? We'll find out. We'll find out really quickly. It's okay though, it doesn't matter. This just means Irida goes more on the utility side than the damage side. No, not a big deal at all. And we could just use, yeah, 0 damage. Okay, so it is special damage reduction. That's fine. That's no big issue. We still got great utility here. Poison zone sets. We can get some sync countdown here. I'm not really going to use it yet though. We can get debuffs in if we do need them. Nice. Illusory Light Hex, well this, I mean the accuracy debuffs are nice, but it really isn't going to matter too much here. Nice paralysis. I say guaranteed paralysis, I believe. That's okay though. No flinch. We've got Gita though for these physical sync moves. Not bad at all. She's got a sync move and 2 strong buddy moves. And after that, I mean just spam her regular move. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're dealing with Gita. That's fun. Terra Blast, this is just a little bit of extra utility. Just the debuffs, really. That's it. KO on the side. That's funny. Alright. I think Gita's gonna be fine here. Don't have to use anything with... Yeah, I mean, 76k. I didn't even use anything with Irida. Didn't really need to. I would love to get the flinch in, though. I think that's the damage field gone. No flinch. Damn. Man, that sync move up next increase with Gita. Because of Irida, right? Yeah, she gets +2 sync move up next just for attacking poisoned enemies. So strong. Very, very effective stuff. So that's 415 beat. Yeah, so now we're going to start hitting the... Not hard. I mean, they are harder fours by definition, but not like crazy difficult. So for these stages, I think I'm going to start using Fall Iris. I like Iris' set of immediate poison zone quite a bit. We could use Roxy at 1 out of 5. Thing is with Roxy, she only sets the poison zone, I believe, isn't this just on, yeah, on the max move, and then the extension. So the extension's good, but just on the max move is not really my biggest, not really the biggest thing for me. I don't know. We'll see. I want to see how Iris can do with Irida basically hard carrying AoE damage. I want to see what I want to see what Iris can do. All right, hello, Candace. Oops. Might be. Oh, they got hail. Okay, so they're gonna have some hail passives. That's fine. We should be fine with this chip damage because they're taking chip damage too because of the poison and the damage field. Yeah, they got Snow Shelter and was it Sentry? Yeah, Wise Entry or not, but Pinpoint Entry. Set the Poison Wish. Wish that we could do some faster debuffs with this setup, but that's fine for the most part. Not really a big deal. Taste of Thine Own Poison. Yeah, Bless and Poison 10. Yeah, they're not taking any damage from that. That's how it goes, though. Let's go for the break. And then we could go for a flinch here. And I guess it would be better just to go for I guess right here doesn't technically matter that much. I hope that we flinch. That'd be great to go for the flinch there. Poison Wish. Man, I can't land any flinches today. Well, that's one less instance of the special move break. That's annoying. Alright. Please flinch. Please flinch, man. I'm tired of dealing with this. Please flinch. Oh my goodness. This is what I deal with, guys. This is what I deal with. Yep, that's me. That's me right there. That's my look right there. That's okay. It's not a big deal. We've got two buddy moves locked in and loaded to take care of this. It'll be more annoying like later. By the way, there's a Sinnoh circle in the bottom left corner there. Might go down here, but that's fine. Nope. All right, that might be death. Close enough. They're basically dead. As good as dead. Yep, death. EX Poison Zone about to go out. Honestly, I'm not bad with I'm not bad with, I'm mostly fine with Iris being here because I do like her NPR on Poison Zone. That could be very, very helpful for these special stages. That could be very, very helpful. Okay, there's that 4 down. I guess we're gonna just keep alternating between Gita and Iris as our options. So this just needs an affected opponent, so this is basically what we've been doing. Just put Gita back on the team. I do wish I had better investments in Roxy, but that should be fine. Again, we should be fine to get to floor 20, well, 30, right? Between swapping out Gita and Iris. I should have set the rebuff. That's okay. It's not really going to make a big impact. Yeah, unaffected opponents. Now they're affected. Go for the Blooming Mortal Spin. Alrighty. Here we go. Really got to give Atticus Head Start 1, man. I really got to give Atticus Head Start 1. It's killing me that I can't get to my sync move quicker than this. I hate it. I really do hate it. It's annoying. If nothing else, it's just annoying. Should have gone for the Hex. That's fine. No real crazy plays need to be made yet. Not until we like start actually struggling, which isn't going to happen for a while. Please flinch. Oh my goodness. Have I actually given him aggravation? There's no way I gave him aggravation if he's doing this crap. There's no way. Please flinch. We got 6 physical moves up next for Gita. There we go. Nice. That's how Gita handles business right there. Please, thank you, goodness. All right, there we go. Now, Hyper Beam, Headbutt. Bye-bye, any and everything. Goodness me. Yes, 69. Giggity. 70k though, nice. And then Mortal Spin. Goodbye. It is a little scary to see the X-Poison Zone almost run out there, though. That's why Irida at 3 out of 5 at least is very, very helpful. I mean, I recommend people, if you're going to pull for this Irida, at least put her to 3 out of 5, just because you're really going to want that extra set of Poison Zone. If nothing else, you're really going to want that extra set of Poison Zone. It's going to be extremely... Oops. Wait, no, it's physical damage, isn't it? Yeah, physical damage. Okay. You're really going to want that extra set of Poison Zone. It's going to be huge. There we go. Set up that Smog. I believe this is... I didn't read. I believe it's physical damage, right? Physical damage. Yeah, physical damage. Okay. Oh boy, I gotta make my decisions better. I also still gotta start one. I guess I really gotta do that. I'm gonna do it after this video for sure. We'll give that Head Start 1 right after the video. I gotta stop forgetting. I really do. I really do. This would be the perfect time to use Atticus' sync move. Man, that's just annoying. Whatever. No biggie, no biggie. Get in some more debuffs there. Sync with Gita. There we go. Get in the sync countdown there as well. It's good utility. I mean, the sync countdown that Irida can do is extremely good utility. There we go. No, no. Okay, well, thanks for the. Oh, no poison. Oh, she's already. Well, yeah, already poisoned. Please don't run out of. Please don't run out. Okay, I didn't run. Whoo, we got lucky. Resilience, yeah. Wait, how? What? Why is it still flashing? I just set another set of Poison Zone. I just... Bruh. Y'all want to explain that one to me? Okay, whatever. It's fine. That is annoying, but it's fine. Just use Headbutt. It's fine. Alright, got some actual regular Poison Zone set up. Sure. Sure. I guess if we need to use a potion, we've got Irida for it. Shouldn't really. Alright, that's just gonna take forever to get to the end of it. That's fine though. Okay, well. That'll be the end of this fight. Even if the poison zone goes down, you're not living long enough. It doesn't matter. I really do. I wish the Terra moves didn't take so much animation time. They really got to design better around that. I don't care that units get these extensions and stuff. It's really annoying. Okay. So let's time our poison zones a little bit better. Again, 5 out of 5. Yeah, 5 out of 5 Gita or 3 out of 5 Irida would be extremely impactful for that lasting poison zone. Oh well. Opponents won't take damage from physical attacks. We're back at this level though. We've got Iris. Let's see how Iris can do. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and just give Atticus head start here. It's really gonna tick me off if I don't do it. Okay, recording paused. I'm sorry I've not been reading chat. I don't tend to read chat while I'm doing recordings, but yeah. Which primals were EX Master Fair? Me too. Me too. Not that I really cared, I guess, at the time because I wasn't playing. Or, well, wasn't that interested anyway. I do have both. It feels like it's been forever since they put Head Start 1 as a lucky cookie. It's got to become... they've got to be bringing it back. I just don't want to play Legendary Gauntlet, man. Stop giving these good skills... Playing these good skills in a game that people do not care to ever grind out. Like, I liked Legendary Gauntlet for a while, but my gosh, I don't feel like repeating the same 50 teams over and over to get cookie farming. Anyway, there we go. Or, well, I didn't swap the skill. That's their one on Atticus. Nice. It doesn't matter, I believe, for this setup. Well, it does. Yeah, it does the same thing. Okay, whatever. We're gonna start the friggin' recording back. Okay. Okay, we are back. I did give Atticus Head Start 1 here. Sweet. Let's go ahead and keep this going. All right. This should be a little bit more smooth. Is that the way to put it? I'm not too sure. A little bit more fluid, I think, is the better wording for that. All right. Get in our rebuff. I guess we'll use Atticus' sync move here. There's no real desperation to use Irida super early. There never really has been, but whatever. Okay. Get our set of the poison zone in. I guess we'll get some better... Yeah, we'll get that sync countdown with Atticus, and we can also get some sync countdown in with Irida as well. Very, very fun. Well, I'm going to do this because Hyper Beam Gauge. Love them. We gotta love Hyper Beam Gauge, don't we? This is a nice sync move too, by the way. I'm surprised they really gave a lot of these characters here unique sync moves. I honestly am partially surprised by it. Okay, let's set the illusory light hex. Another set of poison zone just to make sure that gets maintained. Damn, that sucks. Oh, that would have been a good time to go for the hyper beam. Yeah, that was a misplay on my part, 100%. Can I get NPR? No NPR. Okay. Yeah, it was probably stupid to use that there. It just gives us defenses, which we don't need right now. Hyper beam, 50k all around, nice. Another we'll go for another hyper beam here as well. Yes, we have enough gauge too. EX poison zone's been reinforced, sweet. I do wish that they would go ahead and upgrade some of these seasonal characters, man. Like 5 out of 5 seasonal Iris, fall Iris, please. Give me some green. 71k build up from Iris, dude. Come on. You know, she's competent, clear, you know, guys, she's good. Fall Iris is good. I unironically might make another showcase next month again with Fall Iris. If y'all don't know, I tend to do, Fall Iris was the unit that got me starting recording on this game. Like, she was, like, her summon videos were my first ever, basically my first ever video for playing Masters, so... It's a little bit of a soft spot, which is not why she's 5 out of 5, by the way. She's 5 out of 5 because my summons were insane. But anyway. Let's go ahead and pick up Gita again. And we will finish off this video here against the floor 20 with the Kanto trio. All right, this is a 31-minute video, man. That's insane. I hope all the quality is good too. I do apologize if there are any audio issues. You know, leave all that stuff in the comments if there are any major issues, and I will try to get them remedied best I can. Let's go for Atticus's buddy move here, and Terra move, and another Terra move. Or all not Terra move, Mortal Spin. Because then we'll go for Atticus, the sync move, then we'll go for the buddy to Mortal Spin with Gita once we actually do have some sync move up next. Or sorry, not sync move up next, but the sync buffs. Alright. And of course, no rules here, so we can do damage on all fronts. Gotta love it. Very, very fun. Alright. There we go. I think the gauge on this team might get a little bit worse later on once we are trying to like force use hyper beams with Iridas and as well as mortal spins with Gita. The gauge might end up being a little bit worse, but right now we're fine. Okay, let's get some more sync countdown in here, and we can kind of focus around with this a little bit. Okay, really, it really feels like that is not getting reinforced like at all. It really just doesn't feel like it. At least not effectively. Well, granted, I guess it was the first time I ever used it. Yeah, see, it's already gone. You gotta get that. We really gotta get some extra poison zone sets in here. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that for these later floors. That might just end up like being one of our biggest issues we may face. I guess I could just also delay the use of the poison zone. That might be our best bet, is to delay the use of Irida's Terra move until later on when we have super potions. Or it was like just spam super potions up to that point. We might just have to. Which isn't a massive deal, but could be a little bit annoying. Anyway, here to sync move, good 30k. Oh, I missed. That's okay. KO on the sides. This next mortal spin's gonna hit like a truck. Please flinch on that this headbutt. That'd be great. No headbutt flinch. Okay. I don't think we're gonna have the we're not gonna have the X poison zone up for Gita's sync move, but we might not even have to get to that point. 65k. Yeah, that's too shabby. Never even used this special move break either. Flinch. There we go. Very good flinch. And the poison zone went out anyway. Okay, that's fine. Gita will sink and it's not going to matter. Sure. May as well queue up another one. Get in some extra debuffs. Why not? Okay, and that's going to be it. That's going to be the end of it. Gita will sink and that should KO even without the X poison zone. So yeah, alright, notes to learn for later in the tower. We're probably going to want to wait and use the X poison zone later so that we have it up for a longer, or sorry, not even a longer period of time, just for a more important period of time. Best thing to do is probably, I would say honestly, instead of using Irida's Terra move, we might find a better situation to use her Hex earlier. So you set the poison zone as you set the special move break, and then you can probably start using hyper beams. And then you can get a lot of extra damage in very quick that way. We'll see though. We'll see. It's gonna be fun to try and manage that EX weather terrain zone for sure. So yeah. Anyway, there was the poison tower up to floor 20. Not, of course, not the greatest runs. Definitely not the most effective, but you know, we'll get better at it for these last few floors, and at least until we start struggling. And again, we're not even level 180 yet, so you know, we're still in Weenie Hut Junior mode at least right now. But anyway, yeah. Overall, that's the thoughts on the poison tower, and you know how Irida performs alongside Atticus and Gita. At 1 out of 5. I'll see you later. I hope you all enjoyed. Peace. Sweet. Okay. The X-Weather Terrain Zone is kind of mid with extending with zones on... Okay, my gosh. On triple speed, it is over with in like a second or two. It's actually insane how short it is. I don't know. I get why they designed it the way they do. And it is good that they're giving us a lot of units to kind of help mitigate the issues that it has, but oh boy, it's a party trying to deal with that stuff sometimes. Let's see. Let's make sure the video looks good here. Not that it matters if I
fall iris, regular poison.
Yeah, okay. I mean, video looks good still. Nice. Linux is really working out for itself, I suppose. So that's cool. Okay, I want to do Irida Showcase, but I'm probably gonna wait and do it later. Oh, I'm tired. Okay, we're gonna do Irida Showcase. I don't know. I'm not gonna count that footage versus the tower as part of the showcase footage. It doesn't. I really would only count that for like later end stages, probably like 25 and up. But that's like an age limiting 25 and up. Which, by the way, 106 106 floors completed. We're getting ourselves a lot of rewards next reset, and none of them are going to be any good cookies because literally the only one I've gotten is Dexio. But anyway, I think for Irida, I'm probably going to bring her against the Masked Royal because it's kind of, she gimmick checks a lot of it. And then if I end up giving her multiple dupes, I think I want to make a later video of her facing Morgan, because Morgan is an ultimate battle that I like fighting a little bit because it's not terribly annoying, and she is a very solid gimmick check to Morgan, at least as far as I remember. The accuracy debuffs are going to be a little rough. Does Irida have... I literally just looked at her kit, but does she have Impervious? I think she does, doesn't she? Somewhere in the grid. No, she doesn't. I know Gloria did because of 3 out of 5, or her lucky cookie. That's accuracy debuffs. We might have to end up bringing... Team Impervious. We might end up bringing Sigma Suit Lear or something, or any other character that can supply a similar type of thing. Sorry, I'm just, hold on. You can kind of see what I'm looking at while I'm doing this. We might end up bringing someone else though, but either way, Morgan's not a bad gimmick check because Morgan needs both defenses debuffed, and Irida can do that. Attack and defense down she can't do, but we can kind of stack up a good support or someone to help with that. I don't know. Who would get the Ghost Arc suit and what mon? Well, to be fair, Volo's already basically the Arc suit. I would not... I'm just saying, he's basically already the Arc suit. just something to pull out there. Anyway, let's do the stories. I'm gonna record these as well because content. But let's do the Arc suit stories. I have not done these yet. Nor the legendary adventures, clearly, but that's okay. I really should. I've not done these. Okay. Ooh, what's the exchange shop? There's an exchange. Oh, it's Mysterious Stones exchange shop. That's fair. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and record these as well, and you know, you'll get to see my live reactions to all these stories I've never done before. Okay. Anyway. Alright fellas, here we're back for our Pokemon Masters video. It's time for us to do the Arc Suit stories. We're going to start off here by doing ends. I, of course, have read Leon, Cynthia, and the start of the Mysterious Stone chapter, but... Well, not Cynthia's, but the trio. But anyway, I've not done ends, alders, or Ethan and Silvers. I'm going to go ahead and do ends in this video, and I am live, by the way, so anyone who wants to give me some extra context in chat if I may not understand something, let me know, I suppose. I do want to be able to listen to the music in this, but I don't have great audio output here. We might have to change some things up. I don't know. We might have to change some things. We'll see. We'll see. Because I kind of have to raise the audio anyway. Anyway, whatever. Let's do the first story. My number one friend. I can imagine what this could be about. Ooh, with Arvin and N. I love their dynamic. Their dynamic is so cool. What they did for it. Okay, give it a taste. Made this N. I've been practicing in my free time. I love his partners. He's got the Kling Clang Sigilif and Zoroark there. It has the added benefit of making my Pokemon happy too. It's such a random assortment of Pokemon though. Thanks again for teaching me to cook. I'm truly grateful. Says then it was worth it. Yeah, I mean, you gotta love your Pokemon, right? You know? Tell me, N, which of these Pokemon is your best buddy? That's an interesting question to think about. I mean, we obviously know it's Arc Suit N and Zoroark, right? But like, which of N's partners, I guess, would he feel the most connected to, I suppose? My number one's Mabosif, of course. I don't know. I also feel it's kind of weird. Not weird, but it's not unnatural either. I don't know. It's just, I don't think you should be ranking your Pokemon. I think they've all teamed up with you for a reason, right? You know. Just curious if you had a Pokemon like that too, man. That's fair. Well, it'd be hard for me to rank my friends. Yeah, I mean, that's literally the best way to put it. Zekrom, Reshiram, and Zoroark and the others. Kyurem. My precious memories with all of them, and they've come to my aid numerous times. Kyurem is the special Pokemon Hilbert left in my care. But that doesn't mean I treat it any different. Oh, the trio. I'd say it's impossible to choose.
Yes.
Ooh, is that our boy Volo? Again, I can't really hear audio. Hold on, give me a sec. I'm gonna turn off my fan. If I turn off my fan, I can actually hear the audio a bit better. Yep, Volo. A difficult question indeed. You're Volo, right? Yep. He's coming up. He's coming. Simply couldn't resist this fascinating conversation. You were eavesdropping pretty rude if you ask me. So not at all as my intent. Oh, was it now? I do really wonder, why is Volo constantly showing up around these guys? Does he know that they're getting arc suits? Like, obviously Ann hasn't gotten his yet, but does Volo sense that energy, you know? Because he was in Leon and obviously the main trio story. Well, you say you treat all your friends of Pokemon equally. It's a wonderful sentiment. With that said, I doubt you're forging a true bond that way. Is it playing? It's not playing any audio. Okay, that's... In other words, can you really say you love your Pokemon? Oh, that's mean. That's mean. Wow. Or is it mere hypocrisy, an attempt to make others like you? Volo knows how to hit those marks, right? Like he knows how to get under people's skin, and that's his whole purpose. That manipulation there.
Yes.
And I've heard you wish to become the bridge between Pokemon and humans. If so, I wonder if someone who hasn't forged a true bond is fit for that role. Is his only method of us showing a true bond is by literally rage baiting people into getting arc suits or awakening arc suits? Like he did that with Cynthia. Like he's like, your bond is shit, and she awakens an arc suit and is like, there you go. As for who better exemplifies an ideal relationship with Pokemon, I'd say this same pair right here is a better fit. Hey you, that's going too far. He starts throwing up the sleeves. He's gonna start throwing haymakers. It's okay, Arvin. Volo has a point. However, I assure you, I'm no hypocrite. How can I prove to you my love for Pokemon? Look at that smug grin. I know the perfect way. Just deepen your bond with your Pokemon and attain an arc suit. That's what he wants. That's what he wants, and we're gonna see what that ultimately unveils, I suppose, in the next Arceus Arc chapter. After Ethan and Silvers. An arc suit. If your bond is recognized by Arceus, a Pokemon deity, it'd be undeniable proof. Got a point.
Yeah.
I see. I'll do it. I'll awaken my arc suit. Such conviction. This should be something to look forward to. I'll see you later then. Ooh.
Come on.
All right, Volo. What's that guy's deal? What a jerk. He just loves Pokemon too. I think he cares so much about Pokemon, he'd let his feelings get the better of him. An arc suit. Is that something I'm capable of? Yeah, let's see. I guess we'll see. Are you capable of awakening an arc suit? Oh, we got okay, we got challenging stuff. Okay, I did not know there was. You know what? I'll throw you a bone in. I really shouldn't have done this. This is my electric team for the tower. It's fine though. Oh, I love Arvin's theme, man. Arvin's theme is so good. By the way, I'll up the volume on the up here. Oh well, buddy head. It's not gonna do a lot of damage, but that's fine. It should KO anyway. Yeah. Okay, I upped the output of the sound in the game, by the way, so we can have it better for the video. Challenge Arvin, huh? Attaining an arc suit. All right. Ooh, we just hop in and they're both just chilling in their arc suits. How does the arc suit work, by the way? Like, do you just have to like? It's like going Super Saiyan, you know? Like you obtain your arc suit after all of this power, and then, I mean, you saw Lance in the trailer go Super Saiyan, right? And then they just like kind of like turn it on, basically. It's kind of like Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan's a bit more convoluted, but still, that's funny. You wanted to ask us something.
Yeah.
To be honestly, N already looks like he has an arc suit given his white clothing naturally. Yes, apologies for interrupting your training. Yes. No problem at all, ask away. They'll cut to the chase. I'd like to know how you two obtained your arc suits. How did you demonstrate your true bond with your Pokemon?
Yes.
For me, I had to train harder than ever before. The same, I had to surpass my limits through trials and hardship. It was more than I'd ever experienced. I really feel like the awakening of the arc suit for the main trio made a lot of sense. I feel like Leon's made sense, but it felt rushed. I don't know. That's just me though, I guess. Training and trials. I trial my Pokemon and I can overcome and grow together from. You know, now that I think about it though, it's like they built up the main champion trio through the Mysterious Stones chapter. So like they were building up to their awakening. They didn't build up to Leon's awakening. So I feel like it makes sense though that they wouldn't do that, because obviously if you see the build up to it, it's like, oh, Arc Suit Leon's coming, let's save my gems. So that's probably why they don't do it. But I kind of wish they would have done it like first half of the month they do a little prelude chapter to build up to Arc Suit Leon, and then in the later half of the month they drop Arc Suit Leon, and then actually have this like full on Arc Suit chapter. You know, people who watch the data mines already would be spoiled by it. You know, I don't think it would harm its sales much. Anyway. Hey, Alder. I wonder if that's gonna be a build up. I'm just curious. I really want to see Alder's story now. Oh, I know. Thank you, both of you.
All right.
I've just the idea, and we got his theme in the background. That's cool. Sounds like you found your answer then.
You have my support.
It won't be easy, but do your best then. Nice. I really want to see him. I want to see him. They're awesome. I love all these arc suits together. They're kind of cool. Alder and Iris. Yep. Okay, and if I'm understanding this correctly, you want to set up a mock version of the Unova League so you can redo your challenge. Correct. In the past, in order to become a hero, I challenged you, Alder, in the Unova Elite Four desperately, as if possessed. In the end, it turned out I was manipulated by Getsus. But through those battles, I was able to deepen my bond with my Pokemon. I've heard that to attain an Arc Suit, I need a strong bond with my Pokemon, and a trial we can overcome together.
All right.
I want to awaken my Arc Suit and prove my bond with my Pokemon is real. So he wants to redo his challenge. He literally just like blitzed through the Unova Elite Four and destroyed Alder basically, and then Ends Castle appeared, you know, all that stuff. He wants to redo. He wants to do it fair and square. I know requests a bit selfish, but I appreciate your help. Please let me take on the Unova Elite Four again.
Please.
And then I hope to challenge Iris, who carries on your legacy, Alder. Aw, that's awesome. And then I wonder if this will come back into play later if Iris gets her Arc Suit. Alder, I want to accept this challenge. If I can have a serious battle with Anne, I think my bond with my Pokemon will get stronger too. Why didn't, you know, okay. It would have been terrible for the, not terrible for the game, but like, you know, it would have been a bit scummy, but like, they dropped Champion May and Brendan as the leaders of the headers of the 5.5 anniversary, and obviously N was like a part 2 basically. I would not have minded if they would have dropped Iris alongside N, you know, as the first ever duo, like dupe up of an Arc Suit, like how they did Silver, you know, just do Iris, you know, like then make the story about how they both attained an Arc Suit against each other. I don't know, whatever. If that's how Iris feels, I'd be more than happy to oversee this challenge. I'll have a chat with the Elite Four right away. Thank you both. And I'm sure you already know this, but since arriving on Paseo, Iris and the Elite Four have made great strides too. You may have beaten them once before, but don't expect this trial to be easy, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, of course, yeah. I'm ready. Nice. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. And then challenge Arc Suit Lance. Oh, I love Arc Suit Lance's theme. His theme is so good, man. I fucking love these Arc Suits. Their themes are so good. Speed was not raised. Oh yeah, because, oh my goodness. Speed was not raised because of the stat debuff immunity on the from N.
What an odd feeling.
That is so cool. I love that they brought back battles in these. It's fun. I wish stories gave a little bit more in terms of gems, but that's okay. The voice of my friends. Hey Arvin, the night before the Arceus Cup. So an Arceus Cup, but it's against the Unova Elite Four. Interesting. Here, I made you a super nutritious sandwich. Eat up for your big challenge. I'll share it with my Pokemon later. Gotta go. Good luck. So Zoroark. Is this gonna be some bonding time between N and Zoroark? Hilda and Hilbert. Zoroark jumping. Damn! Got hops. Hey, and good luck tomorrow. I'm sure Arceus will acknowledge your bond. Thanks, Hilbert. You too, Hilda.
Right.
We'll keep your words in mind as we battle tomorrow. You'll be fine, and if you still haven't had enough after you beat Iris, you can battle us. I wonder if they will. I'm curious. Hilda, you always want to battle, don't you?
See ya.
I love that they're acknowledging the bond, I guess, between Hilbert and N, and of course Hilda as well being there. I like that they're acknowledging that. And then the other trio, the Black and White 2 trio, they've also got a good bond with N.
Excuse me.
How are you, N? Ready for tomorrow? Yes, I am, thank you. You'll do great. No one is as kind to Pokemon as you are. I know that more than anyone. Yeah, I mean, the villain arc was a massive... It was a massive growing point between, like, Hugh and N. I've known ever since you took care of Genesect back at the Team Plasma hideout. So just like back then, you don't have to change yourself one bit. Just show Arceus who you are.
All right.
That's a good message. That's a really good message and pretty much accurate. I mean, if anyone deserves to awaken an arc suit because of a bond with Pokemon, it would be N. His whole character arc is going from thinking that people should be separated from Pokemon and him being the separator because of his deep bond with Pokemon, to, you know, believing that all Pokemon should be, being united with Pokemon is the best thing ever. And well, obviously he still keeps that bond with Pokemon. Like he knows what he's doing. He's probably the one representative of a bond between people and Pokemon. It's great. And it's good that N is one of the first arc suits, because I mean he's one of the best candidates. Silver. Why silver?
Hey.
Silver, you came too? We did team up once after all.
Hey.
That Arceus Cup tomorrow. You're participating to prove your bond with your Pokemon, right? Right. Honestly, I'm worried I may not be able to attain an arc suit. Don't go soft on me now. You treat your Pokemon like family. They're way more important to you than the guy who calls himself your father. I guess this is so... Oh boy. So evil. So make sure you don't lose. I guess is that their biggest bonding point? You know, both being effectively orphans to manipulative fathers. One being a biological father, one being a foster father, but still. Because Silver's more orphaned by circumstance than anything. Or, yeah. We sure are lucky, aren't we, Zoroark? We have so many friends cheering us on. Everyone is so precious to me. How could I pick just one friend over everyone else? Nothing more than a freak without a human heart. Oh, that hits you in the gut. Was that true? Am I actually a freak who can't understand feelings, just pretending to be human? I guess that leads back to the theory everyone has that N is a Zoroark, you know? That it kind of plays into that a little bit, if anyone wanted to read between those lines way too much, even though, of course, it's just N having full doubt of himself. It's sad, but it's very realistic. Is that why I can't choose a number one? Because my love isn't true? That's not how love works, brother. That's not how it works. Zoroark could tell you that.
What?
After all of that, do you think you're still worthy of sharing the name Harmonia with me? Alright, prick.
I can't accept this.
You good for nothing boy.
Huh?
Kansas. You're nothing but a warped, defective boy who knows nothing. Why is he even here? Is it like a figment of his imagination? It's a waste of valuable time listening to him ramble on. Charon. He is the one without a human heart. Oh, yes, it's good to have Charon in this event. Charon is always such like a... Charon's like I guess an icebreaker is the best way to put it. He always interjects to like make the... kind of break tension, I guess. Wait a minute. And you've become more human is all. And this is oh, it's Zoroark doing it. It's Zoroark. That's awesome. That's actually really well done. Suffering, worrying, and feeling lost are all part of being human. Overcoming these struggles is how we grow. You've suffered, worried, and felt lost, but what you've obtained is a kind heart and love for your Pokemon. That's right. I'm not a freak. I'm perfectly human and I love my Pokemon. There you go. That's awesome. That's sweet. I mean, this might be one of my favorite stories. I mean, N's already got pretty good stories in the game, obviously. I mean, I'm pretty sure the number one story for like a lot of people is his debut event. But them constantly progressing on his character, even if they bring back to the same stuff. Like, it's always kind of the same stuff of like his relationship with Hilbert, his relationship with Getsus, you know, and his past, I suppose, is always kind of like his main focal point as a character. They don't really... They expand on it, but like they don't stray from that too much, which is fine. But they do it well. I think they do it well. Because they always know where to hit you with this type of character, and is a favorite for a reason. So they were your illusions after all, Zoroark. There are kinder ways of cheering me up, you know. I'm kidding. I appreciate it.
Right.
My doubts and worries are gone now thanks to your tough love. I mean, exactly, yeah. The next day. Time for the Arceus arc, or Arceus Cup. And in his 6 Pokemon will be the challengers in this Arceus Cup. They'll be battling the Unova Elite Four and the reigning champion Iris in a knockout-style tournament. Now's the time to show Arceus how bright your bonds shine. Yes! And this is probably why Zoroark is the main partner. Are we gonna have a battle here? With who? Getsus? Getsus. Challenge Getsus. 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 I love it. Getsus is an amazing theme, dude. It's awesome. I'm glad I pulled this unit, even if I don't really use them. I'm glad I pulled them. Bye bye. Later, losers. So cool. So damn cool. Alright. Goodbye, Dennis. I didn't get to see the title of this chapter. I really have to look at that. What was the title of that chapter? Eyes brimming with dark flame. This man rejected everything other than himself in order to bring about one singular justice. You know, Chantal, usually you're a little overbearing, but that's pretty apt, I suppose. That's what I felt when you first came to challenge us. However, I don't sense any sadness anymore.
I am very impressed.
Or any sadness now, whatever. I suppose if you're going to write a sequel, you may as well give it a happy twist. That's nice. Now then, allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm the Elite Four's ghost-type Pokemon user, Chantal, and I shall be your opponent. I love her theme. Chantal's got a great theme.
Are you ready?
Sigilith. So we're gonna just see N brute forcing through the Elite Four. A Psychic-type Pokemon that'll play right to our advantage. Kofagrigus. Smack it, just smack it. Aw, that didn't do much. Oh, it's Zoroark.
Right.
It's Zoroark, that illusion. Oh yeah, hit him with a Night Daze. Adios, amigo. It was Zoroark all along. It's that trickery, and does have that trickery. I wish Zoroark in this actual game would have done some illusion bullcrap. That would have been cool if like they made it just transform into one of your Pokemon on your team instead of just being Zoroark. I should have known he used that trick on me before. Then next I'll choose you, Frostlass. Okay. Why Frostlass? How's that? I mean, I guess she's a ghost user, so obviously nothing she uses is gonna be a massive advantage, so that makes sense. Nice. Could hit, I suppose. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this recording real quick. I'm gonna be paused for a little bit. Give me 1 second. Okay, so sorry about that. I had to do a little bit of a cut there.
All right.
Zoroark, finish it off. Nice little night days. Goodbye, Chandelier. Just decimated her whole team, basically. I don't think we saw all of it. Was it just Coppergregus, Chandelier, Frostlass? That was it. Well done. You're even greater than I thought. Nice. Alright, are we gonna see him go through all of the Elite Four like this? Oh, yeah, Marshall. Hit Sigalith. Is that actually Sigalith, though? Looks like it. Yeah, I would imagine that's actually Sigalith. I don't think Zoroark would take those fighting moves too well. Oh, strong as usual. That makes my heart dance. Go Conkeldurr. Alright, yeah, here we go. It's gonna be a little bit... No, probably not too rough, I would imagine. Yeah, Sigalith not doing too good, though. It's probably got rock moves. Yep. I'm gonna guess like Rock Slide or something. Is it just gonna fall down to Zoroark again? Thank you, Sigalith.
Alright.
Counting on you, Zekrom. We're seeing all of his partners. That's a nice focus of this Arc Suit event, is that we're seeing all of N's partners. Not just Zoroark, which is his Arc Suit, but we're also seeing all of his partners. Our next opponent is one of the legendary dragons of Unova. It is my intention to test them, to take them to the limits of their strength. Kya. Yep. I mean, you know, he's struggling. They definitely have gotten stronger for sure. He's walloping that Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr's walloping Zekrom, and I mean it's surviving too. Damn, Zekrom. What are we going for? Bolt Strike. Yeah, that's down on the Conkeldurr. Makes sense. Makes sense. We should. Sorry guys, we should have got Variety Unova Elite Fours to go along with this Arc Suit event. Wouldn't everyone love that? Anyway, well fought. I can respect you and your beliefs. By the way, we got Marshall Grippers on the screen. Is there there's nothing as empty as words not backed up by strength. Go on and show that your strength is as proof of your convictions once again. That's a good message, though. That is a good message. I mean, he's already doing pretty well, though. He's definitely getting there. Just like another KO. On who? Another boom. Death. Who are we facing? Caitlyn, probably? Yep, Caitlyn. Zoroark versus Masharna. Zoroark's got a great type matchup against at least these two members of the Elite Four, Chantal and Caitlyn. Can't believe it's come to this. I must have gotten complacent. Well, you sleep all day, bruh. Battling in extreme conditions like this makes me stronger. That's true. That is how strength works. What do you even hit it with? I mean, this Caitlyn... Sorry, Caitlyn. You just got hidden power, psychic, and, you know, well, psychic. That's all you got, Caitlyn. That's all you can do. There's no way Zoroark's gonna go down to those psychic moves. It literally can't be affected by them. Night Days. And that's a KO on Reuniclus, yep. Alright. I like how he says alright. Chuckle, ha ha ha. I hope that you didn't think it'd be the same as before. Oh. You see, you're the one who said you got complacent. Oh, she's got Sableye. That's cool, that Pokemon. Sableye became a partner Pokemon here on Pasio. It's your first time meeting it, isn't it? I love that. I actually really do like the... I like that they're using her sync pair from the fall outfit. Time to let my feelings loose so that we can claim our victory. What do you got, little guy? Let's see what you got. Oh, yeah, well, Mega Evolution, that makes sense. Yeah, I forgot about that. Also, is its eyes messed up, or is that actually just how Sableye looks? Nice kick. We've seen Ult and Horizons do similar moves. Darn, switch out Zoroark. For who? Look at him. Bro, that Sableye's goofy as hell.
Are you ready?
Shrimp, lend me your power. Nice. Alright, so he's just cheating, basically. 2 Unova Dragons. That's crazy. I guess it's a knockout style match, I suppose. That makes sense. My Pokemon believe in me, so I can't give up now. I guess it's just like down to whoever could not end beat, but like whoever would survive long enough on N's team to beat Iris would become his Arc Suit. And probably Zoroark, given everything else. That's funny. That's funny. Impressive as always. No, you were even more elegant and excellent than before. Grimsley. Haha, last of the only Unova Elite Four. What is N's team looking like here? Cling Clang. Fair enough. Grimsley's very tricky though. I mean, never mind. You would think, right? I mean, he's got a lot of tricky moves. Well played. Then my next card will be who? What do we got? Crocodile. I mean, well, I mean that would be pretty effective. And Kling Kling got down to doing nothing. Nice, good job, Kling Kling. Kling Klang. We can still do this. Kiram! I love how he just unfused Zekrom and Kiram. Well, I guess Kiram Black. Just to make regular Kiram and Zekrom. That's honestly, you could have cheated a little bit, and you could have just had basically 7 Pokemon on your team. Yeah, that's a pretty good type matchup. I will give Kiram that. Pretty good type matchup overall. If anybody wins a battle, if somebody wins a battle, then without doubt, someone else has lost the battle. That's not always the case. Oh, I don't know. Bisharp. Hasty Bisharp. Definitely not how his kimono counterpart works. Definitely not fast at all. Switch out Kiram. All right. What are we bringing out here? Reshiram, I'm counting on you. Oh, so Reshiram's still out and about. Okay. Yeah, that's a great way to handle that. His face, bro. Grimsley looks like he just saw Bisharp actually die, and not even get killed, just die. Oh my goodness, not a bad choice at all. It's fascinating, but I still have a path to victory. Sharpedo. What are we looking at? Mega Evolution, probably. Yep, Mega Sharpedo. Yeah, these little Unova Elite 4s, they do be getting Mega Evolutions. Oh my, that's a fight and a half right there. Is Reshiram gonna go down because of Sharpedo? Yep. Wow. So it's just his 2 legendaries, Zekrom and Kiram, left. That's probably how he's gonna beat most of Iris's team, I'd imagine. Also, this is a long story. Let's turn this around, Zekrom. Yep. Makes sense. Still had an ace up your sleeve. He's just abusing type advantages. Come on, man. Granted, it's like a 6v, what, 30 basically, because there's 5 enemies. But this Sharpedo's putting in work, though. I mean, that is carrying the fight. And, well, that's, well, bye-bye Sharpedo. Astonishing. You win again. There is one more opponent against whom you must prove your strength. The champion. Is it Champion Iris, or is it just going to be her regular outfit? Yep, Champion Iris. Let's see this fight. I love these two are awesome characters. I love Champion Iris. She's awesome. Welcome, Challenger. I've been waiting for this. I don't know why I gave question mark over her name. We know it's Iris. Okay, it actually completed. Oh my gosh, that story took forever. That was a long one. Let's see. Rematch versus Univa's Elite 4, and now it's formula recognized by a deity. Oh, that's gonna be great. That's gonna be a good one. I'm gonna pause. Hold on. Okay, I paused the recording. My fucking background noise is god awful right now. I'm just kind of testing right now. Okay, yeah, it's about kind of what I expected. All right, let's get into this story. Let's see how this goes. By the way, no, this is not Digimon. Okay, Champion Iris versus Anne. I really wish Anne would have gotten, Iris would have gotten an Arc Suit here. In a serious battle against you, a trainer who desires victory with every fiber of your being will both
become one with my Pokemon.
The audio just destroyed itself there. We'll both get to know our Pokemon even better. Indeed. That's why I requested this challenge. I will win and prove my love for my friends. Brace yourself. I'm Iris, the champion, and I'm going to defeat you. I wish you would. Why didn't she get an Arc Suit in this event? You could have built like another 2 little chapters to build on Iris' story, and then collide them both here with N versus Iris, and gave them both Arc Suits. Come on. I don't get it. It's annoying to me. Go Kiram. So Kiram, okay, well Kiram's probably gonna do a lot of work for this fight. Zekrom and Kiram both gonna do a lot of work here until we get down to Zoroark. All right, how are we doing? Another good smack by Kira. That's funny. Just swing his head and smack up Hydreigon. That's KO on Hydreigon. All right.
Okay.
You're up next. Aggron. I love her team too. Aggron, Lapras, Haxorus, Hydreigon. I know she uses a Salamence in the rematch, I believe. I think she's got Druddigon. Okay. Goodbye. I mean, Kira's just out already. That would have been great for the rest of her team. Sorry, Hilbert. I guess it is a good way to show his bond with all of his Pokemon. You know, how they're all fighting together here. Coming out Zekrom. Who's left? I mean, Sigilyph and... Sigilyph... Klinklang... Kyurem and Reshiram are all out. It's just Zekrom and Zoroark. The pain of my Pokemon, I feel it too.
Okay.
But this isn't over yet. Archeops. That's a terrible type matchup, I do want to say. I guess it does have the best maybe best offensive matchup. No, Lapras would be pretty deal. Yeah, probably no. Bolt Strike. It's another KO on the Archeops. All right. Well, not KO on our team. And it's really destroying the Elite Four, though. I mean, 6v30. He's doing pretty damn good, I'd say. Yep, Lapras. I think that's just going to be another Bolt Strike. Hello. Goodbye. Our team's getting one shot. This is like what happens when you over-level against the Elite Four and use your favorite Pokemon. Sure, strong in, so I'm going to let my friend I met at the Midnight Parade join the fray. Yes, this is my...
Hope you're ready.
I want you to meet them, too. Naganadel. This is the pair that got me into making videos for this game. Fall Iris and Naganadel, yes. Can we get seasonal buffs, please? And Ultra Beast. Zekrom ain't gonna do too well against that. Okay, so they're gonna be like flying against each other. Fair enough. Zekrom, like, come down, please. Nice standoff. They're both down, so it's 1v2.
Thanks.
Is that, what's left on our team? Haxorus, Druddigon, I think. Well, actually, it depends on who replaced Naganadel. Down to my final friend. Please lend me your courage, Zoroark. This is a long event. Haxorus.
I'll hone my mind and
Become one with my Pokemon. Nice voice lines, Iris. Haxorus versus Zoroark. Zoroark doesn't have much stamina left. If we lose now, proving our bond will... Hey, you can't guess yourself, right? Alder, bro just turns into Alder. That's funny. In the middle of battle. I beg you, separating people from Pokemon, do anything but that. It's those first lines he said at in the league room. You and I both put our beliefs on the line and fought with all of our strengths, and I won. And I won. Do not say another word. That's cruel. Back then, I tried to validate my beliefs by showing my strength. Looking back, that battle was incredibly sad. Just like back then, I'm still fighting desperately, giving this battle everything I have, and I still can't afford to lose. But somehow, it's different now. My heart is singing. I'm having so much fun. It's a good one. That's right. Despite similar circumstances, this is different. I'm not burdened by duty or destiny. I'm just here to battle as a Pokemon trainer. I won't take away anything that's important to others, nor will I let others take from me. And even if I lose here and now,
Amazing.
until I make my dreams come true, we'll rise again and again, no matter how many times it takes. Thank you, Zoroark. You reminded me of something important. Yes, Zoroark, always giving him the memories. I've made it this far because of the people and Pokemon who've lent me their strength, and that's why I still can't choose a number one. But in this moment, what I feel most is the need to win no matter what ideals or truth we pursue, and I want to do it with Zoroark by my side. There you go. Get his Final Fantasy theme going. There we go. Arc Suit and that's a nice one. That's a nice one. And
Amazing.
the strength of your bond with Zoroark's been acknowledged.
Yeah.
It seems so. Now let's finish this. That's a good way to validate the bond. Vol's gonna be happy.
You've got this.
Not yet. No, we can fight on. Come on, you could have given us Arc Suit Iris and Haxorus. I want to show everyone our formula for changing our world. Let's go, Zoroark. This is sync line. There it is. Uh-oh, Haxorus, you're not gonna have fun. Uh-oh, that might be KO for the Haxorus. The big final move, yep. Bye-bye. Interesting. Interesting. That's, well, you know, we kind of expected that given the circumstances.
Good job.
There we go, though. He won. Surprisingly, against basically 30 Pokemon, it seems. And there's Alder. I want to see what happens with Alder in his story. And you fought hard to show us the strength of your bond. I'll keep moving forward, too.
Okay.
This really... I'm sorry, I don't want to, like, really constantly complain about it and be annoyed by it, but, like, they really should have given Iris an Arc Suit in this event, too. Like, if you add a few stories down here that talk, like, do Iris stories until they kind of, you know, I guess meet up here, I guess, where... Well, I guess this is part of end story, but like I guess here. So like if you do a little story with Iris here and then have them both meet up here, you know, you put another story here that shows like Iris is training with her Pokemon, and then you have them all like kind of clash here, right? I think it would have done a little bit better, and then you know you could have led that into Alder going, you know, acknowledging both of their strengths, you know, and unlocking his Arc Suit afterwards, which, you know, he did. I think they really should have done Arc Iris. Either way, that was a very good Arc Suit story. I really liked that. They do their end stories very well. I was never a Black and White kid. I played Black and White 2. It was, I mean, I played X and Y era first. I played Sun and Moon era after that, and then I probably played the Black and White games. I played Black and White 2, and then I only played Black and White literally a little over a year ago, like a year and 4 months or so ago. That's when I played Black and White. And so I've never been like a super big bias on these characters, but they've done their stories extremely well. And these Arc Suit stories are no different. So yeah, that was the Arc Suit story for Arceus Arc Chapter 3 with N. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comments below, and I'll see y'all later. I hope y'all enjoyed. Peace. Nope. Thank you, though. Fucking bitch. Alright. Okay. Well, we got this story next. I'm not going to do it yet, though. It's going to take forever. All right. So what should we do next? Either Iris or Hilbert would have been good. It should have been Iris. Iris really should have just Iris should have locked in. That'd have been fun. That's funny. I do have to do the Champion Stadium. I'll do this in my free time, though. I want to do the Irida showcase on stream just because I want to get it done with. We have an hour and a half stream. We got another hour and a half I plan to stream. Might end it before that, though, you know, when things start getting tiring. We might, let's see, what given content is there to really do Irida showcase in? I don't know. I really don't like doing the high score event, and I don't really think it's a good showing anyway, because it's completely up to what teams you have and stuff. I don't know. It is one of the best characters written Pokemon characters of all Pokemon IMO, because yeah. Salamence will you max Volt? Yeah, I plan to. I don't know when, but I eventually it probably will. I don't know. What do I really want to do though for the Irida showcase? I guess the Irida showcase could just count for the. I guess I could just count the Paseo Tower stuff as the Irida showcase, at least for those early floors. I don't know. That counts for me for the most part. Using Irida in the Paseo Towers. I might just not do a showcase on against different ultimate battles and stuff. I don't know. I probably wouldn't hire move level investments, but that's just because I think Irida like really wants them. I think she's very good at the Paseo Towers in later stages, though. I think I'm just gonna count what I already had done for that. Arc Iris will bring in Drayden since Iris and N don't really have much of a connection, unlike her and her. No, they 100% have connection. They've clearly developed in this game that Iris and N have some definitely have forms of connections. Like, you know, they obviously haven't been portrayed as well as like relationships like Zinnia and Steven, but they 100% could have gotten Arc Suits together. Like 1,000,000%, in my opinion. I really, really, really think they could have. We need more Zinnials. Look, I am biased. I don't care. We need Arc Suit Zinnia. That's what we need. We need Arc Suit Zinnia. Uh-oh, frames are dropping. One costume feels way too less. 100%. Zinnia is a great character. Should have gotten more alts. I'm just thinking about like what I want to do for content. I don't know. I hate the idea of going into ultimate battles. I just don't like them. Towers are so much more fun for me. Which is why I can't really... I really can't wait to get to higher floors on pretty much all the towers so I can start showcasing different characters in the different tower environments a bit better. Like if a new flying character releases, like it's an easy showcase because I've already got all the flying floors unlocked. Same thing for steel. Grass I've gone relatively far in, so I could do pretty well in that, but like, you know, it's hard to do, I guess, a separate showcase in like the poison tower because I've already used all my attempts. What do you think we'll team up with Arceus? It depends. I think they're definitely go for like a limited character, like a main character like Ray or Lucas or Dawn or Akari or like a champion like Cynthia. They're gonna go for one of those characters. Which one though? Different story. They could definitely throw curveballs as well. They're pretty prone to doing that. I'm not too sure. I think if nothing else, there's a lot of solid options. Although I don't really like how her Pokemon Masters version is mixed with her normal trainer. I really agree. I do not like her Masters theme nearly as much as her main theme. I do need to do this. May as well do it on stream. I don't know. Do I want to make a video out of it though? I could technically make an Irida into her own video and just do part battle rally stuff. Let's see. Let's start the battle rally. Trial giver. Fuck you. Give me that Unova upgrade. Fucking trial giver, bro. All right. What is this seed? Starting out with tech support. Okay, I don't know. I'm not gonna know until we get to it next.
Welcome.
Well, I'm off now. See you later. Have fun. I need a shiny Deoxys with Signasuit Steven light kit. Yeah, a shiny Deoxys would be cool, but good luck, because I don't know. It'll take a while for them to do that. Speaking of Signasuit Steven, we could use him here. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty limited on options. I guess I'll save Proton.
Great choice. You won't regret it.
Yeah, I'll just save Proton.
I think I can be.
Happy anniversary day. It's not even an anniversary day. It's just, yeah. I think the anniversary day would have been, well, about 2 or 3 days ago. Close enough though, right? And we'll just use this setup. You gonna pull for Gloria tomorrow? Yes, sir. We're gonna pull for Gloria, and we're gonna hope that we get her and good and enough multis to where it's not gonna scare me because of Volo summons. So that would be like, out of all them, how many multis do I want to get her in? I don't know, at least like 6. That'd be good. Who do you have Super Awakened in? Yet to get a single one. I've got Anniversary Skyla, Signasuit, Alta Lisa. Cynthia's at 8 out of 5. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I guess main character Pikachu, if you count that. Wife wants me to ask you when they'll rerun Ash and Pikachu. Probably never. Probably never. I think the only way Ash ever has a chance to rerun is if the anime, or like whoever, doesn't matter. Whoever official Pokemon does, like if they want to ever bring Ash back in like a promo video or something, or like a promo series, like a movie, you know, to just be like, hey, here nostalgia fans, here's Ash back for this little segment. You know, I don't think they're gonna ever abandon Horizons, but you know, have Ash be in this little side section. I think I could see him returning in Masters at that point for people who are that desperate to have him, and he can get buffs like EX roll and 5-of-5 grids and stuff like that. But otherwise, not really gonna happen. Unlikely, anyway. I went to Super Awaken Signet Suit Roxy, but mine is 1 out of 5. And I didn't pull any copies of her on Irida's banner. Yeah, mine is 1 out of 5 as well. I'm not wasting all my stuff to Super Awaken that unit. Not at all worth it. I don't really care about that. I mean, Signet Suit Roxy's cool, but I don't care about her enough to do that. Not nearly enough. This is a full tech roster, dude. It's gonna be tech support, tech sprint, tech field, support strike, tech sprint, tech field, sprint strike, tech support, tech field, tech strike. Bruh. That's gonna be a fun party. All right. What is my tech fields even looking like? We'll see you next time, I suppose. I guess I got 3 different chances. All right. How many tech sprints? We have to do 2 of them. Yeah, we'll save Larry and not Larry. We'll save Adam and Archer together.
Let me interview you.
I really don't want to waste Arc Lancer End, but we'll just use Larry.
Let's knock this task off our list.
I'm gonna email them. He needs EX roll. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get very far with that, but you're welcome to try.
Okay.
Larry, don't do that. I don't think we're getting a lot of sync countdown with this setup. Well, not a lot of relevant sync countdown. I need more evasion. Help. Damn it. You know, Larry, you are a survivor. I will give you that. Oh, they're paralyzed. I didn't even think about that. I can Super Awaken Signet Suit Steven, but give me a second. There we go. I can Super Awaken Signet Suit Steven, but I'm iffy even though I got 10 tech candies and 8 Super Awaken candies. Whatever tech should I do? I wouldn't do any of that. I don't know. You're going to kind of figure out what you... I don't really give advice on people to do specific things. I mean, it's just dependent on what you want. You know? There's too many units in the game. I mean, you can figure out what the team is you want to, like, improve the most.
Made me a bit hungry.
-6 accuracy. Ash will come back for Anime 30th anniversary, which I think is in 2 years. Probably not. Well, he could.
Welcome. Hope I see you again.
What are our tech fields? Right. I forget. Yeah, that's fair.
I'll be by your side.
Of course.
This setup is literally just so much damage over time.
I'll join you.
Just Volo doing chip, Viola doing chip, Cyrus doing chip. That's all it is. Yeah, it's the boring game mode. You're telling me, man, this mode was fun for all of like 3 weeks, and then immediately It just snooze. Snooze. It's not fun. That's good enough.
Maybe later. I got this. Let's finish this. Go right ahead.
Okay, good. It's a hyper beam. I guess Vol sync moves is the one we use. I don't know. Well, I guess I didn't even mean to do that. That's okay though. Nice weakness.
Here you are.
You know, we're getting our gauge back slowly but surely.
That's it.
Hydro cannon. Slowly, I mean, it's pretty crazy that we've gotten hydro cannon twice. This is mind numbing though. This is the best strat ever. I love this strat. I can't lie. It's so monotonous, but it works. It is effective.
Go right ahead. That's it.
Please don't land like Zap. Okay, good. If it lands like Zap Cannon, that's gonna be bad for us. Okay, that's death to the middle. Nice. No crits. It's double failed sync crit.
Fight. Get them.
Oh, well that, uh-oh.
Go right ahead.
No Zap, oh god, guaranteed burn, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Chat, we might die. Probably not.
Get them.
And hit getting some confusion and died to burn. You know what? That's fine. I think they're dead to the struggle bug. Okay.
Not on trend.
It always needed unlucky X rolls, but you need an EX roll to get good enough points to get more EX rolls. Yeah, it's like it's a game mode. You do more, you get more. Support strike. Attack up's not bad. Support strike with an ice bonus. We got a lot of support strike. I need at least one Univa, so put him on the team. Wait, no, I could just use Emmett.
Sure.
I'd rather save Bianca for when I'm struggling. Steven sucks. Steven just fucking sucks.
You can count on me.
I don't remember what the gimmicks are. Is it freeze? Please don't be freeze and hail. I can't really meet those. Focus on physical attacks. I can do that. We got ourselves a sponge. Main character, you're a sponge. You're a spungled Durgan. Alright. Play rough. That's probably gonna hurt. As long as Adamant does damage, we're fine. Ruh-roh. I'm gonna heal up anyway on that. You know what? We'll just bring down to endurance. That's okay. Nice crit. Let's see. Get more potions, sure, man. Sure, double potions, and well, this should be a victory for us right there. Thankfully, Adam's not dead. Thank you, potion MPRs. And under the potential chance that they don't get KO'd here, which is extremely unlikely. Even without a sync crit, good job, Adam. It's fine. Worked.
That was so much fun.
If I'm gonna make an Irida video, I might honestly just use footage from this to do it. Might just be my best bet. What is this? Tech sprint. Wait, tech sprint, that's really good actually. Yep, Adaman.
You can count on me.
Anna or Lance? Probably Lance, because Anne's got more utility, more debuffs, right?
All right.
Just more debuffs. If we want and 2 uses of a buddy move over Lance's 1 use, I'll prefer that probably. Then Lance shows up on the screen. That's funny. That's funny. All right, Archer, show me what you get. Okay, well that's fair.
All right. Now this is ours.
Okay.
Hang tight.
Yeah, we're probably gonna start struggling around here.
Come back time.
Single target damage is very solid. Jesus. Yeah, you think? Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, let's... We got the flinch that way, I guess. Sure, man. Oh, really? That didn't... Okay. Wow, they're taking a lot more damage. I forgot I gave Lance this grid. That is death.
No dessert tonight.
Alright, well, these two are still perfectly capable and alive. Granted, Lance does not have access to training anymore, so...
See what's in your heart.
Tech field. Another grass weakness.
Hope I see you again.
That sucks, because it would be very good to have Adam in here. Wow, focus on speed debuffs. I don't have an NPR left on his trainer move though, so we're kind of stuck. Okay. Tech field. We can keep Lance on the setup. We could, if we want to really try and maximize points, we could do Arc N, Arc Ethan, and Arc Lance. But there's no way that setup is gonna work. Literally spam all of our arc suits here.
Let's do this together.
I mean, we've got the chance to do the rest of them later. Let's see. I'll save N, and I'll continue to use these two. Is there a good grass character I can bring to this? Mix red. Ethan can do speed debuffs. We can try mix red. Use Lance as a bot potion. Doesn't he have debut damage guard? Well, initial guard. We might have to use that. We might have to bring that.
Welcome.
Paralysis, trial giver, bug
Hope I
damage.
see you again.
Well, paralysis.
Welcome.
Well, I'm gonna pick it up. We're gonna need the damage.
Hope I see you again.
Hit and heal. I need the sorry, man. I need the. Don't you have shocking slowdown? Yep. We could use him as the tank too. Paralysis synergy, staggering. The utility really is probably going to be our best thing to pick up here. Static shock, aerial acceleration, flying zone HP recovery. Piercing gaze, debut sync boost, natural remedy. May as well. Really doesn't matter, but may as well. That'd be fun. Alright, we're back. Let's see how this goes. Probably not very fucking well, I'd imagine. Alright, it's gonna be a fun little run. You know what? It's probably better just to debut with the grassy terrain on red. It's gonna be a fun time. Very fun time. And... what? Okay, wow, that sucks. That really fucking sucks. Oh wow, that's very good damage. Okay, that fucking water shuriken, it's, yeah, it's fair. Training move's not really gonna do anything, but whatever.
Now's our chance.
Leave it to me.
Nice. That really made the difference, huh?
I guess that was it.
Some debuffs there, and a flinch. I think it's KO though. Yep, gone. Okay, well that extra multiplier with paralysis really helped. Yeah, it tends to.
Nice moves, Ethan.
Very nice. Sprint strike, I believe, is next, right?
Welcome.
Flying
Hope I
bonus.
see you again.
Well, strike tech, just Charon, Skyla. Well, technically, flying's not a bad multiplier to have. It's really not. All right. Anyway, sprint strike. Got plenty for this. But who to waste is the better question. Any of them Unova? Nope. Any of them apply paralysis? Nope. It's gonna be fun. No, are any of them trial givers? Nope. Alright. I don't think Tank Bruno's gonna work too well for us here. Is that grass weakness? Yeah.
Let's drive for a
Say Tank Bruno. Tank Lysander's not gonna go too far for us. Well. Wish me luck. Could use Ray, could try Nimona. I like Ray on these setups because he's got evasion. I guess technically she does too. Oops. Oh my god, what fucking... Full heal? Why did he even use a full heal, brother? What a stupid move. Okay, yeah, we need as many defensive buffs as possible.
This is it. Make me proud.
Behold my gold about to me. Aye, aye, Captain. Yes, free moves next. That's gonna actually allow Lysander to maybe live. This is a lot more effective of a setup than I thought it was gonna be. You know, I really thought that was gonna do more, and I don't know why I thought that. +2 evasion. You know what? It does something.
This is it.
We get to end it with a Glaceon. Glaceon sync move. There you go, Glaceon. I love Glaceon. It's awesome. Okay. Good job. So that's tech sprint down. We got area 8, 9, and 10 left. How many points are we at? 8,300. Good enough. Anything above 10,000 I'm okay with. I should say 10,000 or higher.
Welcome.
We got Univa.
Hope I see you
Univa
again.
buff. If we want to buy another one. Tech support. Tech support. We've got options. And again, yeah, I guess we'll just have to use them. Throw in into the fray, and we've also got Proton and his Univa, so that's giving us a buff. It'd be better if we could bring someone else that's got paralysis too. Just to make it easier. We got a lot of paralyzing units. We can bring in Roxy. Roxy's got good AoE damage. We can bring her in, sure.
If they can't get in.
Thing is that her— oh no, but it's random, isn't it? Because her fucking max move.
Try us.
Iffy. Should've gone for the hair slash. Oh well. So 2 of them are poisoned. It's not good. How much are we doing with this? I mean, we're doing fine damage. It's not crazy, but it's fine. Should have gone for another air slash. I'm stupid. Didn't. Well, this is fine. Yeah, no damage at all on that one. More debuffs? Nice. That was a buddy move, by the way.
Dazzle them.
Let's go.
Significantly better on the debuffs. That's his death to Proton. We should be fine anyway. And has his buddy move.
This is so not our friend.
Still waiting on Signature Leaders 4 and 5 and 5 tiles. Hopefully more team boosting passes. That'll be perfect. Yeah, if his tiles can be really good. I wonder if they will make him good though. I mean, he is Lear, Signasuit Lear. So I could see it. Alright. Oh, he's weak to poison. We gotta do the Irida showcase. We gotta do the Irida showcase. He's weak to poison. There's no way. He's weak to poison.
Welcome.
We gotta do the Irida showcase on this stage now. We have to.
Welcome. Hope I see you
We literally got state area 9. Wow. Battle Rally showcase of Irida. What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking, guys? We might have to. Might have to do a little showcase of Irida here. I don't know. I don't care to do so many. I just don't like really caring about the. I don't care about you doing ultimate battles for showcases. Poison Pioneer. It's, yeah, sure. That's something I never thought I would have had prior to this. I really did not think it would have done well for that. Oh, I also got to build up Ghost on the tower for Volo. I really got to. Really do have to. It's gonna be a little rough. I got the split next week's bonus and this week's bonus is for them. When does Volo release, by the way? If we take a look at the calendar. I don't have a calendar on my desktop, but let me load up the infographics. Monthly timeline, see all, well, yeah, sure. You know what, I'll just do this. Sure. So, we got Volo dropping here on the 15th. And if I look at the calendar, on the 15th, that is a, what is that? That is a Monday. So, we've got all of next week's Battle Towers, and the week after that's Battle Towers. Passio Towers, whatever. So next week's Passio Towers is going to be finishing up Irida, and then I can use the last 10 to start on Volo, and then by the end of that we can be near done with the Ghost Tower, and then Volo debuts. Nice. Is Volo worth giving attention to? We're focusing on the other 3 anniversary units. He's definitely really good. I would say he's the worst of the 4 for sure, but he's still very good. To me, with any of these characters, like, yeah, Gloria and Red are probably going to give you the most help, but like, if you just want a specific character more than anything, go for Volo or Irida. Like, they're not going to disappoint you. Irida's really good anyway, and Volo's still really good. Just go for whichever one you like the most. That is the best advice I can give to anyone when it comes to any of these units. Like, don't go for Gloria or Red because, okay, yeah, go for them because they're good, but like, if you like Irida or you like Volo a lot, and it's like, yo, I don't want to go for Red or Gloria because I want to go for Volo, or I want to go for Irida because I like them more. It's like, go for Volo or Irida if you like them more. They're still really strong. Rally Super Hard is literally impossible for me, and I have the same set you're using. What's different? Probably grids, lucky skills, probably my bonuses. My bonuses probably are the big one, because I do have really good bonuses. All right, we're gonna do the Irida showcase. Also, Irida popped up on my as the friend unit, not friend unit, but the trainer in the lodge on the screen. Whatever. Speaking of Irida, it's favorite Irida. Let's also give her. I could max her upgrades. She is definitely a unit I want to.
It feels as if my world got wider. I'll light up this world with my power.
Volo and Irida are interchangeable. I would say Irida's comfortably better, but it doesn't really matter. Max her. I will later. Besides, I can only do her 3 out of 5 if I want to do move levels. Well, I could do 5 out of 5, yeah, but I'm not using Omni candies. Anyway, we're gonna do the showcase for Irida. Alright, fellas, we're back with our Pokemon Masters video. It's time for us to do the Irida showcase. Actually, hold on, I want to test the audio on that. I need to make sure that my audio is still not dog shit. How to look for the end story. Alright, fellas, we're back with our Pokemon Masters video. It's time. Yeah, it's good for the Irida video. Let's see. Alright, fellas, here we're back with Zoroark, that illusion. Come on, you gotta get this Arc suit hat. Yeah, okay. I need to make sure the audio is good on these videos because it's gonna be bad otherwise. Well, that's kind of how that works. Whatever. Alright, fellas, here we're back in another Pokemon Masters video. We're here for the Irida showcase. Alright, I did a Passio Tower video with her. That's probably gonna go up after this if I think about it, but it's just another way to kind of look and see like what Irida's abilities are. But we're gonna do a dedicated showcase for her. I'm gonna take her into a battle rally fight that I had set up, as well as probably the ultimate battle versus the Master Royale. I still have not done it, not because I can't, but because I just haven't opted to. We're gonna take a look here at Irida. How good is Irida? So I did give her a level 180 because she is one of my favorite characters, so I do want to do that. She's got nearly 500 special attack, 265 defenses, 930 HP. Not bad at all, for sure. Of course, Poison Terra Typhlosion. Look at this little fella. I don't know why this is a pair in the game, Typhlosion and Irida, but I like it, so I'm okay with it. She's a Field Strike character, and she has the greatest ability of being able to set EX Poison Zone. Normal moves become poison moves, turns field to plane EX Poison Zone, and this character's biggest thing is her amazing supportive utility as a character who can do damage. I love those type of characters. They're very good. Like, think like the Arc Suit Lance kind of character, the Signet Suit Lear kind of character. Those really good ones for sure. Anyway, we got ourselves for her main, I guess going into it, Strength in Numbers is a trainer move. It does sync countdown, special attack raises by 6 and crit by 3. Great self-sufficiency. Sync countdown can be very fun for her as well, especially if you're running her with Atticus. Atticus is -1 sync countdown in his trainer move, and you can do a lot of fun sync countdown with them, especially because he is also a sprint character. She's got super potions for healing. This is just a little bit of her utility. Those healings can be extremely helpful in a setting like the legendary gauntlets, most notably, but this can also be a very good ability for her to be able to extend when her poison zone gets set, which we will probably see in a later moment. And if you watch the Paseo Tower video, you will see how this could be potentially helpful in there, because you can extend your sets of poison zone, make them go for, not make them go for longer, but you set it later, and therefore you have it up at a more crucial times in the fights. So keep that in mind. We've got Illusory Light Hex here, activation condition when there's an enemy that is affected by a status condition. This sets the special move break effect. This is going to be buffing ally special damage. We're probably going to take a look at this mostly in the battle rally, as well as I don't think we'll see good use of this for her damage by herself, because she's a special damage dealer, but I do intend to use her with Gita primarily, because I do not have Signet Suit Roxy at high enough level of investment. But whichever, honestly, if you have Signet Suit Roxy, it's a far better investment to use her with this unit. But if you have Gita, this is not too crazy. It's just going to apply damage to her, which is mostly good for this Hyper Beam here. It's 150 minimum power, but it does have double power, even if there are multiple targets. Power of the moves not lower if there are multiple targets, but the attack's power is doubled against enemies that are affected by a status condition. 300 power basically, which, by the way, yeah, okay, so it is 150 power after the Terrestrial move right there. So yeah, this is very good. 150 power on the Hyper Beam. Applies super effective next as well to her whenever the team does not have a sync buff. Increases sync move up next by 5 when it does not have the sync buff, and reduces sync countdown by 2 when the team has a sync buff. I'm not too big on the sync countdown stuff, or well, rather her needing a sync buff, or not having a sync buff, whatever. Not big on that, but you can get some very solid sync utility out of this character, and that if you do use this move whenever she does not have any sync buffs, that sync move up next can be very good. But I think that's mostly when she is invested into at 3, 5, or higher probably. Anyway, those are her primary moves there. She's also got Terra Blast is the move she'll be spamming. This debuffs enemies' defenses. It hits all enemies. It's 100 power. Not crazy in power, but that's fine. The power of the move is not lowered when there are multiple targets as well. So again, very good. Well, quite solid. Not very good, but it's quite solid. And the innate effect, of course, that's field. She's special strike, so hits all enemies, all that stuff. The meat and bones of this unit is not really this passive, but this passive in conjunction with everything else. She's got 20% team move and sync move support, 25% team move and sync move damage reduction, and of course with more Sinnoh characters on the team, I want to say, yeah, Sinnoh. Up to 50% power and 31% damage reduction, which can be very effective. And this amazing outfit, yes, but come on, this little ability here where you can see she recovers 20% HP to all allies the first time her sync move is used. You're going to want to use her sync move for that field EX as well as for this ability, because she gives an extra sync buff, as you can kind of see right here. You're going to want to use the sync move for that extra HP recovery. It's going to be nice. But moving on, help quell the battle, increases an ally's physical and special moves up next by 1 when its attack move is successful against an opponent that is affected by a status condition, and increases their sync move up next by 2 when the same thing happens. So she poisons the enemies guaranteed from her Terra move right here. Yeah, leaves the target badly poisoned. All allies are going to be getting 1 physical and special moves up next, and 2 sync move up next every time they attack those poisoned enemies. That is going to make them extremely effective. It's going to turn a lot of these difficult fights not so difficult, to say the least, right? Very good. Soul Eating Space, again, we went over this, setting EX Poison Zone. This is her primary enhancing ability, especially for those poison type partners. And then deciding with caution, applying the Sinnoh Circle special to the allies field of play the first time her sync move is used, as well as raising the sync buff of the team by 1 when her sync move is used. Again, that gives her more reason to use her sync move. You get those 2 sync buffs, you get that field EX right there to help with the poison zone, and you also get that team HP recovery. So her sync move has, and also the circle, right? So that gives you a lot of great usage there. A lot of great usage there with this character's sync move, even if she does not have many multipliers active. So she's got a lot of great utility we're going to see some good usage of. Let's go ahead and hop in some battles and see what she is capable of. That was 6 minutes, dude. I was yapping for 6 minutes without even hopping into a fight. Okay. Isn't Dragon now really correct with Arc Lance and Bread together? Yes, it's very good. And Irida with Roxy? Yes. Yes. They're very good. There's a lot of good teammates or team setups that are coming from this. And if you want to think about it, I mean, the new Gloria and Celine. Alt Celine is going to be very good because Celine needs a circle. Gloria set circle. It's looking very, very good. Very competent. Want to go to the battle rally. Still cannot believe I got a poison weak stage for the battle rally. How effective that is. If I could bring a support too, we can actually give Broxy back her stuff. Interesting. Do I have any good supports I can bring for this fight?
Let's explore a world we've never seen before.
I do have some supports I can bring. Yeah, I've got. Look at who I've got. Look at who it is. We can bring Rika. You know what? I'll bring the lesbian energy. That's fine.
Sure, leave it to me.
All right, sure. So the first setup here we've got against the battle rally. I do have a buff here. In the rally shop, we do have the Univa buff here. I got lucky in this last stage, which is giving me points. And I want to say I do not have any good tech field characters left. I'm really like we're down. We're kind of down bad here. Yeah, this is kind of what we're dealing with. I could bring in, but N is nearly. You know what? I guess we'll bring in. I was gonna bring Roxy to kind of showcase stuff, but you know what? We'll bring in because he still benefits under Rika, and Rika's our support just because she also does poison. So it looks like we're doing good. We're kind of doing pretty cool here. Let's see. All right. Damn, that night days. That's okay. That sync countdown helped us out. All right, buff some special defense here. All right, N's not going to do too much, at least not yet, but that's okay. Irida, all right, it's fine. Not crazy damage, but that is fine. Let's go ahead and get some sync move up next in here because this is going to be a very short fight. Got a ton of debuffs in with N that's going to be helping out Irida's damage a little bit, especially those special defense debuffs right there. Okay, yeah, I mean, the thing is with Irida, as this isn't really showcasing it well, but Irida can be good in the battle rally in these type of stages, you know, that support, that strike field kind of role, because she's got a lot of great utility. Very good sync move, by the way. That damage reduction she supplies in her master passive, as well as the potions that she has, as well as this HP recovery she's going to do here on the sync move, which KOs the enemy. It doesn't crit, but that's fine. It's going to be extremely helpful. It's going to be extremely helpful in these modes. Or in these fights when, you know, you're lacking in supportive capability. So, you know, despite the fact that this is not a great stage, I just didn't have many better options. I was like, you know what, let's bring Irida, showcase her in the stage. Also have Evelyn. Is Evelyn a good stage to showcase Irida in? She wants debuffs, doesn't she? We could do some Evelyn stuff. Focus on special attack. It doesn't really matter. That's fine. Anyway, yeah, kind of wanted to just convey that point that, well, Irida can definitely be quite competent in the battle rally. I didn't really do it too well because I had a support, but my big thing is that if you bring her in a setup with other field strikes and you're in the battle rally, you know, you put Irida as that tanking character, or, well, it doesn't even have, you don't have to do Irida specifically, just do whoever, and then Irida can heal them up with potions, supply damage reduction, and you're going to be doing good. That's the big thing that Irida can do in this, in the battle rally. So I'm a returning player, and I'm from a little, like, after 2021 anniversary, I got about 50k gems, and I want to guarantee Volos. He's one of my favorites. Should I summon for Irida or Gloria? Gloria's very good. I would heavily recommend you summon for Gloria. In terms of, obviously go for Volo if you want, that's fair, 100%. But yeah, Gloria. You're probably going to want Gloria. I would recommend, you should have enough. Assuming you do all the content that you've missed out on, and assuming you know, maximize as many gems as you can get as possible, I would say you should be able to pity both of them, given the amount of time that they both last. Sorry, I say you should. You definitely can do it. If you go for Irida, if you go for Gloria and hit pity, Volo lasts until like near end of October, basically. So you're gonna have more than enough to pull Volo as well. So go for Gloria, and if you get Gloria early, maybe go for Irida if you like. Gloria's very, they're all very good. You should be able to guarantee both without issue. Anyway. I gotta remember how the fucking Master Royal plays. I need to look up his details again. There's a link in the Discord. I gotta pull up the Discord. Let's see. I gotta go through Ultimate Battles. I gotta find the Ultimate Battles chat. UB discussion. UB infos and clears. I gotta just get the information from for the sheet. Okay, I'm just gonna pull this up in Brave. Appreciate the feedback. Content in general has helped me a lot. No problem. He ends like the 23rd of October. Yeah, it's basically the end of October. Gloria ends like early October, I think like the 7th or something like that. So you're gonna want to prioritize her, but then you've got like another 2 weeks to go for Volo and get gems and stuff. You'll definitely have enough to pity both. I still have quite a few left over for the October units, or if you want to go for Glory or something, or Irida or something, you can try that too. Anyway, let's see. Master Royal's Eternal Chill. I do not remember how to fight this guy. C, Endurance, team remove status conditions, no status conditions, triple defenses. I knew this is a big part. He also needs stat debuffs too. Train move, team remove status conditions, that's fine. Fading Cleanse, that's not gonna matter. Love your content, keep it up. I was sad when you said you're gonna stop, but nice you're here. I don't, I don't know, the game wasn't really that fun. It seems like they're starting to put a little bit more effort into it though, so it's, you know, coming back. No status conditions, moves up, high five. 5 stats up for the team. Sharpened body, sharpened mind. Speed moves up. Bronze sync, speedster sync, recharging strike. Okay, that's rough. Thing is that you're gonna want to run Oleana because the amount of debuffs you need is just insane. I don't know why this is the team. Can I get a link for that UB cheat sheet? I can throw it in chat. Rather, I can try to throw it in chat. I need to find it first. Live, this is probably gonna play double audio because I'm gonna, let's see, mute. There we go. Mute tab. I'll just, I don't know if that'll go through, but there it is. Okay. Doesn't Atticus have Noxious Hit? I'm just gonna pull this back up. Doesn't Atticus have Noxious Hit? Oh no, it's a 5 out of 5, you fuck. That sucks. That really sucks. Oh man. Okay, well this is an Irida showcase, so I think Irida will be fine to be a main damage dealer against this stage, but the lack of lasting poison zone is gonna hurt.
Explore a world we've never seen before.
Who does good attack, defense, and speed? Sorry, attack, special attack, and speed debuffs. Man. I guess we could technically just live with attack and special attack debuffs and be fine. Who's a good support to even throw on? I could do Atticus without much issue, but like, who's that? That third is gonna have to be a big gimmick checker. I could throw on Oleana. I mean, she's only 1 out of 5. I don't know how I want to feel about Oleana though, because like, Irida outside of when the poison zone's gone, it's gone. Like, we're not gonna be able to bring that back. So what's our plan when that happens? Let's you know what, we'll try it. We'll try Oleana out. And also she's level 180, so this is gonna be a bit more on the power creep side. Let's see. Poison. Poison. Only Oleana's physical. Poison. You know, this is actually not bad. I'll just bring that. Flying zone sync moves up, sure. This is not bad for poison. This is good for poison. Alright, it's gonna be a little bit rough. What is the best grid for Atticus here? Can the Royal be flinched? He doesn't have flinch immunity, does he? Just probably resilience. Let's see. Defensive abilities. Well, defense. Okay, they're all just. Did they all have resilience? Are we gonna? Okay, apparently I can't read. Flinch immune. Okay, well, we can't flinch then. If we can't flinch with Atticus, that gives no usability to this. Potion NPRs, damage field. Poison damage field on a, it's only a 3 out of 5 capable. Let's see. Team Shout's not really going to be a big impact. Focus group's not big at all either. What are his own moves? Offensive skills. Yeah, buffing team. Yeah, hit team attack up. What are the moves right here? Triple Axle, X Speed All, X Special Attack All, sure Crit All. So he's only got 3 trainer moves basically. What about them? Yeah, trainer move, team remove status conditions. Let me guess, they've also got Ninetales, Meganium, Ninetales, Primarina, Repeat. Yeah, Hyper Voice, X Special Attack All, and X Attack All. So you need like a ton of sets of poison, but that's not really a big issue here. Most of the big issue is how are we going to run Atticus? Potent Toxin, what's their mitigation to poison? Probably a lot. Yeah, 9. Impervious, they don't really do speed debuffs it seems, unless I can't read, but I don't think they do. NPR could be good on him, I guess. I don't know. I think we're just gonna rock what we have here. I don't really see much of a reason to change this. I need to use the bathroom though. I will be right back. All right, we're back. Yeah, I don't really think there's much of a reason to change Atticus's general build here. Okay, now how are we gonna build? I mean, well, I guess we should change his lucky skill, I suppose. Crit Strike is fine. I think we can pre-sync him. I don't think it's gonna be a massive issue. I think the biggest thing is how are we gonna time Vigilance? Does he do poison? Yeah, he does poison. So I think we can delay the use of Irida stuff for a while then. I don't know. I do not know. Let's start out. Let's do a little trial run here. See how it goes. Let's see. Fucking fast enough actions don't we have? Still alive. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be alive for another, I don't know, probably not an hour, but maybe around there. There we go. They're targeting Irida. Does he set hail? I see hail indeed. I was like, is there hail available? Was hail up there? Who do we? Probably Irida. Thing is, we don't have enough debuffing for defenses for Irida to make much of a difference, but we're gonna keep trying, I suppose. Well, let's see. Let's go for Super Potion. Okay. Got the damage field and the poison. Wait, what? Oh, Oleana's trainer move. That's right. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. I'm just trying to think about like what the best move order is to go for here. Don't want to use the poison zone too early. I guess that's probably the best way to go about it, realistically. Just spam her potions. It'd also be good if I had Oleana. Not if I had Oleana. If I had Oleana EX rolled, so I could go for her sing move instead of Atticus's, and that way we could keep his damage field up for longer, but that's okay. There we go, got the poison again. I guess it's time. Not bad damage. For like the first, for like starting out, right? Okay, offenses go back up, but that's okay. We gotta nail Qs is the thing here. Yeah, go for that. That's gonna knock him down to his endurance. Never mind, he's already at the endurance. Okay. So that's how we can play around that. Interesting. Yeah, this is definitely very, this is not hard by really any stretch of the word, so. We just gotta nail some quad Qs and all, that's really our... Yeah, keep doing that. Okay. I'm just trying to like get a good rhythm for the fight so I know what to do when I actually start recording it. Which is why I don't like to do these, because you have to think a little bit too much for my liking. Use too much brain power, you know? Which is why I used to commentate over them when I would do that. How are you even supposed to do these battles? Oh, this isn't hard. I'm just theory crafting for the most part. I mean, like, yeah, Atticus isn't even taking damage, so... Definitely want to keep his damage field up for as long as possible. Like, we could do some very fast, hard-hitting damage. Okay, max move... No, I should have gone for Oleana stuff more. Yeah, oops. That would have been smarter. I know how to do the fight, I just can't, it's hard to apply it so much, so quick. It's a waste of Irida's potions, but I do like that you can kind of stall out her stuff, it helps. Okay. Bad part is that I have to quad Q here. At least it would seem. Or I can run Adrenaline. Like, I'm not terrible at quad queuing, but it is annoying. Okay, so... What's that? Yeah, speed all. I guess we'll go for the... move here, Terra move, and then... Venom Drench. Sure. Team Cleanse. Set the poison back up. Got the defenses back up. Okay, now this, and this. How much does the Irida sync move do here? What are we looking at for sync moves? Yeah, okay, that's kind of what I thought. We're gonna go for Terra Blast again. Because the max move is gonna do way too much damage. This sets poison before he refreshes it, right? Yeah, that's what I thought, so that's why I did that. We can go for whatever with Atticus, it doesn't matter. Go for this, and then we'll just, sure, it doesn't matter. Now what's the Hyper Beam gonna look like? Poison Zone's not gonna be up for too long, but... Yes, Poison Zone's about to go down. That's a 1 out of 5 Irida. Chat, that's a 1. Just see my face, bro. That's a 1 out of 5 Irida.
I guess we could have cut it.
That was a 1 out of 5 Irida. What was it? Was it like 290k? What was that? Oh my goodness, that's insane. I'm gonna have to take a rain. That's a lot. That's a lot of damage, to say the least. Wow. I don't know if I'm gonna get that. Okay, that's wow, that's really good. Yeah, very, very good unit. Sorry for that. It was okay. Well, I'm gonna stop this recording and then just start a new one for this fight, because we're probably gonna have to redo it a few times because I suck at doing things under pressure. But oh my goodness, it's like 290 some thousand damage. I pre-synced the Master Royal. Sure, man. Sure, whatever. All right, so here is the fight versus the Master Royal. This might take a few attempts to do. Yeah, okay. I've already done this run once. I've already done this, and let's just say it went well. Irida's got a lot. Let's just say Irida's very competent in this fight. I think that's the best way that we could possibly put it. So, went for some bad poison there. We gotta do a lot of poisoning, obviously. Oleana's here for the debuff. She is the best counter to this fight in terms of a lot of its gimmicks, but you do need another poisoner, which can be Irida or Atticus. Atticus works very well here, and of course, you know, very good partner for Irida. Oleana is also a very good partner. I do want to mention that Oleana is a very good partner as well for Irida because of her poison rebuff. Her debuffs are also very good, where Irida can debuff defenses. Oleana can debuff offenses. It helps a lot. Now, This is gonna be a fun one because we got to manage a quad queue here. Let's see. Failed quad queue. Okay, that's fine. We'll just redo it. Okay. This is why I love having to. This is why I like being able to stop the recording and just redo it until I get the RNG, because I can just stop the recording, get the RNG I want, or like, well, I guess skill, because it's technically a skill, but you know, I can do all that and it doesn't take away from the video at all. It doesn't take forever, whatever. That is insane though. Irida's friggin' crazy much. 1 out of 5, dude. If that was a 3 out of 5 Irida, that would have just been clean one shot across the board. Just clean one shot. That was supposed to be Oleana's trainer move. Clean one shot across the board. Insane unit. A very fun unit. I'm sorry, but definitely gonna. Vola's gonna be my favorite in terms of characters I like, but I think Irida might just end up being my favorite in terms of like using, because that's a fun one. I love these supportive type of characters when they do a lot of damage too. It helps. It helps me like them. Okay. All right, there we go. See. Survivability is not even an issue in this fight. That's the funny thing either. Oh, I was trying to go for his fucking. I'm so. See, this is what happens when I try and record. Does Irida work in the poison tower? Oh, she works in the poison tower, but she is the queen of the tower. She's very good. Yes. Poison plus the X poison zone. Very, very good for all those poison units. Very, very effective character for sure. Alright, headbutt, come on. Let's headbutt Atticus, we got it. You got it, my guy. We also gotta rely on a sync, or a max move crit with Oleana too. There we go, okay. Okay, so there we go. We did actually manage to get the RNG we needed. Or, well, luck skill we needed in order to actually use the headbutt there. So this is where we're gonna have to actually go for another buddy move here with Atticus so we can set the poison back up. Then we'll go for the Terra move with Irida to set the poison zone. And then we're just gonna go for our gunk shot here. And after this, we'll use Irida sync move. So keep in mind, we do have support from Atticus for, I think, 20% move damage or something like that because of him having the damage filled up in the top right corner. We've also got his rebuff from his first use of Smog. And Irida's gonna use her sync move. And then after that, I'm gonna use Oleana's max move, which will give us another set of rebuff as well. So there we go. Okay, go for the gunk shot. Nice, 40k, very, very solid damage. And then go for the max Malleter there. And we'll just go for a headbutt. It doesn't really matter what we do with Atticus. This is the thing, we've got to go for a Terra move here because the max move with Oleana is going to bring the max royal down to his 70% endurance, which gets rid of his status conditions, so we have to go for a Terra Blast in order to set the poison back up. So it's a good thing that Irida can keep spamming and setting poison, right? Very effective. Okay. That's probably not good. Probably mess this up a little bit. We'll see. Alright, so there is Oleana's G-Max Malleter. Very, very nice. Okay. This is going to bring him down to that. Yeah, back down to the endurance. We're going to go ahead and go for another Venom Drench. Go for another headbutt, that's fine. And after this, we're going to go for the Illusory Light Hex. We have the Sinnoh Special Circle up. Keep in mind, the damage field and the X Poison Zone here. It would have been a lot better. This would have been pre-synced if I... That's okay. Last time I did a pre-sync, but this will be fine. Set the Hex. We got to make sure that the Sinnoh Circle stays up. That'd be preferred. Okay. Look at this. What's this Hyper Beam? Let's see. What's this Hyper Beam gonna do? Sinnoh Circle went down. No. 222k. Man, okay. Very good buddy move, but I do want to land that quad Q with Irida so that we can actually use that with the circle being up. 222k out of this unit at 1 out of 5. Alright, recording pause again. Let's go back and redo it. Came back from a break. Who do I go for? Gloria comes out tomorrow. Red is also extremely good. Gloria is very good as well. Or not Gloria, Irida is very good as well. The current ranking is either Gloria Red Irida or Red Gloria Irida, kind of whichever you prefer, honestly. Go for who you like the most, of course, first and foremost. But best units, you're looking at Gloria or Red and Irida not too far behind. And then Volo later in the month. We're having a fun time though. This is a very, I love this run. This run is very, very fun. Irida is just batshit insane. Oh man. See, this is why I hate doing this stuff oftentimes. Gotta deal with the quad Q. Terrible luck. If I say luck, it's all skill and I'm just bad. It's fine. Oh my, I brain farted. I keep forgetting to go for Oleana's move. Trainer move. My hands are getting a little cold. It's getting a little cold in this room. This is so fun though. I love this.
You can do it.
Red's 4 out of 5 worth it. It's good, yeah. Oh my god. Might be better just to run Adrenaline on Atticus, but I'm not wasting more cookies on him. I still can't believe that damage output though. Like, we played Irida with another partner in other Ultimate battles. She is gonna perform extremely well, dude. Like, it's just, it's insane. Oh, fuck you. I fucking hate this. Oh my god. Alright, y'all liking the stream so far? It's just gonna be a whole lot of this. So you get the luck once, and you lock in once, you can never do it again. Please. This is why, actually, I'm not kidding. This the stuff like this that is why I stopped kind of recording showcases, because it would just get old every time trying to get, let's see, make sure they flinch or make sure we land the quad Q or whatever. That's literally why I stopped doing showcases. It's because there's too much fucking RNG to do a lot of this stuff. And if I don't want to do RNG, then I have to run Adrenaline, which costs crazy amounts of resources. And yeah, no little fun middle ground there. Unless I just want to use a different strat, which I like this setup. And spamming the move is very unreliable. But granted, so is my fucking ability to do quad queuing, so sure.
Let's do this.
Step forward.
The Ninetales looks so goofy doing that. Oh, that was... I made a mistake. I'm gonna just start using... Yeah, we're just gonna start using Oleana's trainer with turn 1. People are gonna get tired of seeing this so quick, but that's okay. Here it is good, guys. Which is true, if not just mega annoying. I swear it's just at this. I swear at this point it's not even a skill issue. It's just not happening. And the bad part is I have to land 2 quad Qs. And still remember the order of what else I have to do.
You can do it.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck's happening. It's just not, bruh. Okay, it's just not even funny anymore. That's like probably 10 times in a row I failed that quad Q. I don't know what's up with that specific Q or what's up with my fucking brain, but something's not clicking somewhere. Please. Alright, I'm just gonna take a break. I'm just throwing the phone to the side, gotta take a break, do something else for a second, because that's just... I'm grabbing some water, that's what I'm doing. Alright. Back to the grind. I don't know why I can't do it. I don't know what's making me struggle to do this quad Q. It's not hard, it's just a quad Q. But whatever, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm not locked in enough. Did you do high score event? Yeah, no. God, no. Not yet. I'll do the high score event later, and especially not on video. I hate the high score event. It is not a fun game mode. I'll get the 200,000 to 300,000 points, but there, fucking finally. Okay, what is the? Yeah, right. This. See. Sure. I'm gonna land another quad Q. That's gonna be the fun part. Okay. And next Malader. I guess potion, I don't know. It doesn't really matter what you do with Atticus by this point. I just gotta make sure I quad Q with Irida. Yay! Fuck me, why don't you? That doesn't matter. Will you do on stream? And I just said I wouldn't. No.
Now's my chance.
Let's see. How about let's theory craft here. See what happens.
Shaking with excitement here.
It's a little bit of damage. I dare say that is a little bit of damage.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Step forward.
We're on low power mode. Yeah, that's how far that's how long that's been going on for. That's about where the stream gets cut off, is when the phone starts going on low power mode. I should probably put it in low power mode there. Give me a second, actually. I'll just, yeah, sure, that'll work. Oh boy. This will be the last part of the stream for sure, getting this done.
Behold.
Okay. We'd be better to go for this after Oleana does the Venom Drench, but whatever. Okay. Alright. Let's see. That was the wrong move anyway. Yippee! Wait, the Max Malliter would have... Ironically though, it's not a bad play. Because the Max Malliter there would have put back the poison. And then the buddy move. Granted, wouldn't have the special break, so... Yeah, wouldn't have the special break. It's okay.
Step forward.
If my phone dies... If my phone dies, that's gonna really suck for this video, because it's gonna take forever to record then. Because this is gonna be the first video that's up after this stream is done.
Now.
Behold.
Now.
Oops, yeah, I almost went for the friggin' tip. Oops. That's okay. Almost went for the hyper beam. Good thing I didn't engage. That would have been stupid. Crits all around, huh? There, finally, yes, haha. Okay, we finally landed the quad Q. Not too bad, not too shabby. Wasn't the worst thing in the world. We're gonna get some damage in. That's what's gonna happen with this. We're gonna get some damage in. We got Oleana here using her max move. Yep, got it to the 70% endurance. Let's go ahead. Not gonna do anything else with Atticus. Gonna go for this, and then Gunk Shot, and then we're gonna go for Hyper Beam. Look, let's see this damage. What are we looking at here? Obviously 20k there, whatever, not too crazy. Special move break is applied as a 50% buff effectively to the damage. Damn, Oleana. Is this a clean one shot all around? What are we looking at? 277k with Oleana easily. 81k. Yeah, that EX poison zone, guys. That EX poison zone's a little good. A little bit strong. Yeah, a little bit strong. So yeah, that's I think we're gonna conclude that for the Irida showcase. I think that's good. Okay, you know, we could bring her to these ultimate battles. I mean, I'd be pretty comfortable with it. She's definitely good enough to definitely bring it to these other ultimate battles. I mean, I saw Hyperstar do something against Noland. That was very fun, watching Gita, Irida, and was it Oleana? I don't think so. It might have been. It might have been. Yeah, I think it might have been Oleana. I don't remember. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't quite matter. I think it's a good one to see. Yeah, 277k buddy move. So clearly this can hit very hard under the right pretenses. I mean, Master Rail's a pretty hard fight. Obviously it was on type, of course, that's a big one, but you know, once you start investing these dupes into Irida, or you know, you level 200 her, or you just give her better partners, Gita, Signasu, Roxy, you know, those big partners there, she's gonna look impressive. I mean, yeah, I would say that is sufficiently impressive for sure. Especially because she has 2 uses of those buddy moves, 3 if she has 5 out of 5. So yeah, that is the Irida showcase. Let me know what you all think about her down in the comments below. That is a fun unit, a very fun unit to me. I was very shocked to see the amount of damage that she output from that buddy move. Just clean half of the Master Royal's health bar gone. And of course with an easy wipeout from Oleana there. And of course both 1 out of 5 for her and Oleana, 3 out of 5 for Atticus. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Yeah, let me know what y'all think about Irida down in the comments below, and I'll see you later. I hope y'all enjoyed. Peace. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream there as well, because my phone, well, 19%. You know, we could do some stuff at 19%, but I'd rather not. I think we're just going to go ahead and cut it off there. I'll do the rest of the stuff later. I've got Battle Rally I can finish up soon. I want to get these videos edited and thumbnails made and a few of them put out there. I'm probably gonna save the Arc End video for tomorrow. Video for tomorrow. Glorious Amazon showcase tomorrow. And then the rest of the day and today and tomorrow I'm gonna focus on getting classwork done so I don't have to do it while I'm busy next week. Yeah, that's probably gonna be the plan. So yeah. Thank you all for attending to the stream. I do appreciate it. It's been a little over 3 hours we've been doing these streams. I don't know if I'll do these every week or not. I mean, this week ended up being a great one because we got Labor Day tomorrow, so it wasn't really, there was nothing that's like really too pressing for me, but I went ahead and opted to, well, I lost my UX. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Stream cut off because I lost my connection to my phone because it's turned off now. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Okay, we'll just turn that off, I suppose. Sure. Okay. It broke. Whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream there. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. See ya.